Red. Let's do this. Red. Let's. All right, let me get the music stopped here real quick. Feeling bassy, yeah, Dark Being, Jen, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to all of you. We got a little bit delayed today. Unfortunately, we had some landscapers that were outside playing the most obnoxious melodies with their leaf blowers and such. So it was literally like right next to my window. So when I set up to go live, it's all I could hear was just woo! And it was super, super annoying. But happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping back in. How are you doing, Dark Being? How are you doing, Jen? How is your week and day going? Hopefully all of you are having a wonderful week and a wonderful day. Give me just a moment here. We're going to get the old chat bot set up here. Get that going, and then we will continue on with the council. I don't know how much we have left in the game. I've heard the second episode is quite a bit shorter than the first, but I don't think we even got through the first chapter of episode 2, and I think there's 4 chapters. So we should have a pretty good amount of ground to cover. I know we got stuck on that silly Bible puzzle thing. That's where we left off. We're still gonna be stuck right there. I have no idea what we're supposed to do, and I refuse to look it up on Google yet. I say that, but it's probably gonna happen. Oh, because I was getting so frustrated and tilted with that damnable puzzle. Let me make sure a stream button is shut up. Okay, that looks good. Arslan, yo, what's going on? You're okay? You're just doing okay? Just doing okay? I mean, it is the middle of the week, so I guess okay is acceptable. All right, let me test this. Let me make sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. Jen got it for us. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yo. Joe says hello. Hello, Joe. I've got a cup of not Joe right here. It's a cup of tea, unfortunately. How are you guys doing? How is work going? Hopefully you guys are not too bored over there. Been a bit blah, not been able to concentrate on anything. Oh, that sucks. That definitely sucks, Dark Being. That's like the worst too, especially like when you have stuff to get done and like you just, for whatever reason, cannot bring yourself to just focus and dial in on what you need to do. It's the absolute worst. And then you just feel kind of bad with yourself too. You're like, gosh, why can't I just do what I'm supposed to do, brain? Don't be stupid, brain. Just do your job. But you know, it happens. It happens. All right. Okay, so we got the chatbot up. Let's see here. Not entirely sure what is going to happen just yet with this, but for those of you that maybe haven't seen it, let's check this out really quick. I am pretty stoked for this, in all honesty. I think this looks super cool. Let's see. Let's get set up for this. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Jen, you know what's about to happen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Pause it right quickly. Crank up the volume to 11. And here we go. Check this out. So Bethesda tweeted this little image out a while back. And of course, those of you that are in the know that Please Stand By almost always relates back to Fallout. A lot of people started speculating that this was going to be related to Fallout 3 Remaster, but since then they've actually come out to announce that it's a new game called Fallout 76. Unfortunately, that's about all we know right now until June 10th when E3 starts and the Bethesda press conference happens, and then we're going to hopefully know a whole lot more. But I am a huge Fallout fanatic, as some of you may or may not know. I absolutely love these games. I think they're wonderful, and I'm so stoked for a new one. But here we go. This is what they put out. This is their teaser trailer for Fallout 76, so let's enjoy. Of course, they got some classic Ron Perlman voice action in here too, which is amazing. Got the old Pip-Boy on the nightstand there. Some Vault-Tec blanket. Rose.
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled,
Ron Perlman, baby.
must rebuild.
Woo!
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Take me home.
Oh, Pip-Boy action. Woo!
In Vault 76, our future begins.
Oh man, so flippin' stoked. So stoked for that. Definitely excited for any Fallout that comes out. I still play Fallout Shelter super regularly. Absolutely love the games. So excited to see what Bethesda is going to show off at E3 this year. Yeah, at least we know what state it's in. Yeah, it was crazy because there was a lot of talk about potentially going to like New Orleans and Texas and things like that. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see what they're doing with Fallout. And of course, you know, a new Vault always means new and exciting things. So hopefully we get a lot of cool characters. Hopefully they've just made the world much more massive. Super excited for that. All right, let me get the council fired up here. I cannot talk, and then we'll get going. We'll get going on the council here. We are on episode 2 for those of you just joining us, and we're stuck on this stupid, silly Bible puzzle. I really don't know what in the crap we're supposed to be doing here. Lore-wise, I believe 76 is a control vault. I think you might be right on that. I think you could very well be right, Dark Being. So those of you that don't really follow Fallout or know a lot about it, Vault-Tec created the vaults, but each vault kind of had its own weird, sick, demented, twisted test on like human, psychology and resilience and things like that. And so each one kind of has its own weird set of parameters and is kind of just some twisted, morbid humor that the devs came up with for Vault-Tec there. And it's always kind of been in the lore of Fallout. So having a control vault that doesn't have any real like stipulations behind it would be certainly interesting to see how that impacted those dwellers. Like, for example, in the first game, you know, Vault 13 has a water chip that breaks, and then there's like another vault that like that's all they sent them was just tons and tons and tons of water chips, but then they didn't really have anything else to fix their hardware. So it's kind of interesting. And that was kind of one of the big things with Fallout Shelter as well, is you're an overseer of your own vault. You can, of course, create your own weird, twisted experiments inside of that. It's kind of like Fallout Sims in a way. Very interesting game. Okay, save game number 1. Where is my mother? We still haven't found our mother. Our our mother is believed to maybe be evil. We're not really sure. We think she might have shot one of the twins that we met, Emily and Emma, but we really don't know yet. All right. Follow the clues left by your mother. Okay, yeah. See, this is the Bible.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Although, okay, there we go. I was gonna say we're on a black screen. That's weird. All right. Okay, it's still daytime out. I thought it might have become, like, it got so dark right there that I was like, oh my gosh, like, we've been in this stupid room for so long that it's nighttime out, because we're a horrible detective and even worse at following clues, apparently. Absolutely terrible. We know that it has something to do with this last painting. This is the last painting that we haven't pulled a chapter or Bible verse from. So it definitely has to correlate to this, but we weren't quite sure last week as a community what the clue was. Funniest vaults you think were the paired ones where it was one guy to so many women and the other many men to one woman? Would you remember which game that was in, Dark Being? I do vaguely recall that, but I don't recall exactly which one it was. And then, of course, in Vault 111, they had, like, the cryo chambers, so they basically froze everyone, and there weren't, like, multiple generations of people in that, that grew up in that vault, rather. I think it was mentioned on a computer in Fallout 3. Yeah, you could very well be right. You could very well be right. Everyone at my work is currently watching me as well. They're all texting me pictures of them gathered around computers watching me. So no stress. And it's a good thing that I actually got them to allow me to have the day off, because boy, if I would have called in sick and then they were all watching me, that would be an uncomfortable situation. Hello, Risework. Yeah. Yeah, everyone can say hello to everyone at my work as they are currently all gathered around the computer watching me. Hello. You're about to see how horrible my brain works while streaming, because we are stuck on this puzzle and I really don't remember. Is Rye a good coworker? Oh, shh, Jen, shh, 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 don't give him any ideas. Okay, so we've got to get some sort of Bible verse out of this. Let's see here. I remember when we examined this, it said something about the painter was good with like dark and light or something.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors.
Okay.
Too. Paul facing an ordeal. The curtains of
Spectre
his
status recognized.
and receives the light from his savior.
Welcome on in, Mr. Joe Viticus. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. Thank you for stopping on in. Yes, Jen was first, but you were first in your own mind, maybe? Okay. There was nothing on the frame.
This painting has been hanging here for a long time.
We had dust build up on the
A lot of
frame.
dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust.
Oh, okay, there is a
You
number.
can read the number 4.
Okay, so we have the number 4. Okay. And then this was telling us that the saint was represented in the picture twice. So, I mean, I don't know. Depends on who you talk to, Jen. I suppose that's true. Arzalin is one of my coworkers. Some of you may recognize him from Briz's stream on Monday. He was kind enough to join. Fake news! Thank you, Jen. Okay, so we got the. We'll listen to it again real quick here.
Only saint to be
So Saint
presented
Paul.
twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles.
Okay.
How come?
So we've got St. Paul represented twice, and the number 4. That's all we have to go on. And we have to use this Bible over here to connect it to one of those. And I thought maybe it was something in this, because this is, you know, it's got Paul and then the 2 of 2, obviously because we've got the 2 different sections here, right? So I mean, this would be Paul represented twice, perhaps. And if anybody at work absolutely knows the answer or can take a guess, feel free to chime in, because I am not above taking help, because we got stuck here for a good while last time. So what we did is we opened this, but then it gives us, you know, we've got all these different choices, and we're looking for something like this, and I think it might be a 2 and a 4, but last time we didn't come across that at all. And I don't think we actually came across, so this one's a 4 and an 8, but we did that one already, and it didn't reveal a hidden message to us. We're looking for a hidden message. There is a tour coming through. Oh, nice. Hello, tour. This is what we do at work. We watch me play video games online. It's amazing. Okay, so a 4 and an 8. I think we're definitely looking for something with a 4. Jen waves to the tour. But I think that this is where we ran into problems last time. We got a 4 and a 17, a 1 and a 4. Okay, so we'll try these 2, see if, because I don't remember if we tried these yet, so we'll try these.
This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth
Okay, we did
walk
listen to this
not
one, it didn't do
as
anything.
other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind.
Okay, so it's not that one. We're just like systematically gonna go through this now because this is ridiculous. Okay, 2 of 14, nope. Okay, so we did 4, 17, let's do 1 and 4. Let's see what happens with this one.
In him God has chosen us before the foundation of the world, that we may be holy and blameless before him.
We did that one too, and that didn't give us any sort of hidden message. Okay, and I don't think there's any other 4. Okay, we had a 6 out of 2, 6 out of 14. Nope. Chapter 1, verse 1. Chapter 4, verse 5. I don't know what the 5 would be related to, but we'll go ahead and try it since it's got a 4 in it.
Not in the lustful desire, even as the Gentiles who knew not God.
Okay, so obviously not that one either. Okay, so I think we've gone through all of these now. Okay, so let's try, okay, so we've gone through all those. So go back. All right. The Gospel and Acts of the Apostles. Let's check that one. Oh, well, let's actually check the other Paul one first. Maybe it's in here. We'll start here. Chapter 4:18. I'm pretty positive we already did this one. I'm like 100% positive we did this one.
Because we look not at the things that are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Okay, so no go there. Okay. Okay, so that looks like that's optioned out. Okay, 7 and 14, 3, 11, 11, 11. Still at work, gonna be in audio mode. Absolutely no, Joviticus, no worries, man. Do what you gotta do. Lurkin is love, brother. How is work going, if you have a moment? Hopefully work is going well for you as well. Okay, so not really any 4s in there. 6 and 20, 1 and 22, 15, 19, 6, 7, no go there. 1, 15, 2, 19, yeah, okay, so nothing there. Okay. So now we'll go here. The Gospel according to St. Luke, St. Mark, St. John, St. Matthew. So there's no mention of St. Paul in here. So I don't know that it's going to directly relate to any of these. 2, okay, no 4s. Mark, we got a 14, but no 4s. St. John, no 4. St. Matthew, no 4s. Okay, this is like a really bad version of Go Fish with the Bible here. It's a pretty silly puzzle in actuality. Oh, Acts of the Apostles. I didn't see that one. 6, 11, 9, 14, 2, chapter 2, verse 2. Huh. Well, I mean, 2 and 2 make 4, and he's represented in the painting twice. Maybe? Let's give it a shot.
Suddenly there came a sound from heaven like a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting.
Okay, so that did not work. That was not good either. Okay, that was the Acts of the Apostle. A pair of 2s. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like grasping at straws here. I really don't think this puzzle was very effectively implemented into this game. I'm sure that there is something that they're going for, and we did mediocrely okay getting to this point, but okay, so we already went through all those. We did the Acts of the Apostles. There was only that one in there, yeah, no 4s. Okay. Back to the beginning. Okay, so we've gone through these 3. So let's check this one here. Okay, so see, we've got John, Revelation of John, James, and Peter. There's no Paul in here. 3, 5, 4, and 13. Okay, we haven't tried that one, but it does have a 4 in it.
Hereby know that we dwell in him, and he in us, because he hath given us of his Spirit.
Nope. Okay, lovely. Great, grand, wonderful. Thank you for nothing, John. All right, James, what do you got for us? Chapter 2, verse 14. 1 and 13, 5 and 9, 1 and 27, so nope. 7 and 9, 1 and 18, 1 and 1, 2 and 25. Revelation. 12 and 14, 5 and 2. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like the 4 is maybe a red herring at this point because we've now gone through all of these, and the 4 does not seem to be in any way, shape, or form relevant. Well, we already did these. Yeah, okay. Wait, we'll try this anyway.
Of the Gutenberg Bible.
Okay. So we've exhausted all of our 4 options. Rogue Waves, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you for stopping on in again. Good to see you, friend. How is life treating you after the move? Hopefully everything's going well. Are you enjoying the new job? Have you settled into it? Are you enjoying it? So so many options, I'm overloaded. Yeah, right? I agree, Rogue. I think that's the problem with this puzzle is, so basically what we've seen, let me get out of this
I guess I'll
part
just
of
come
it
back
real
later.
quick, is that all of these paintings in here have had small clues that have related to Bible verses over there. And we're on this last painting. We've already gotten clues off of all the rest of these. And yet, it just doesn't really seem to give us a good one. It says that St. Paul is represented in the painting twice, and that the number 4 was written with their finger in the dust on the frame. That's really all we have to go with, though. And I'm doing very well, by the way. Thank you for asking. I hope that you are doing well as well. You're doing well, you adjusted well to the job, and you'll be learning more as time goes on. Very nice. I'm very, very glad. How was Overwatch? You were doing some competitive Overwatch last night, right? How did you guys do? Yeah, I don't know. I'm really kind of at a loss on this one. Okay, so if we had 4, and 4 was represented twice, that would be 8. So it is possible that we are looking for a verse with 8 in it. That reminds you of Sly Cooper 3. Oddly enough, there were painting locks that had codes hidden in the painting. See, that would... I keep hitting that to get out of this, and it doesn't
I
work.
guess I'll just come back later.
Like, that would definitely be super handy if there was a little bit more to go on. Man, oh man, we did so good. You were super happy? Nice! That's awesome. I'll have to see if I can go back and catch some of the VOD of it and see how you guys were doing.
Several
I think we
portraits
already
of
looked at this,
apostles,
too.
All signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. Their fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Like the very first one, like it had 11. It was this one back here, and it had 11 written on it. So we found that one, but yeah, all we really have to go with is 4, and that the St. Paul is represented twice. So I am totally at a loss for this one. And we've been stuck here long enough that I might actually just look this up. You didn't stream your last game, which went on for 45 minutes. It was super epic, naturally, but yeah, isn't that the worst? Like when you're actually like at your best and there's no proof of it. It's like the absolute worst. I feel like that's been most of my educational career, right? Is that always good until the tests show up. When there's actual proof about my knowledge, that's when it all just falls apart. But I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I mean, I think that's also what's really great about like being able to stream and being able to like, you know, have like the Xbox game DVR and like the share button on like the PlayStation, that you can still capture those like unbelievably awesome moments sometimes. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, I'm totally at a loss here. If anybody has any clues or ideas, feel free to throw them out. You found it? Do I want it? Okay. Let me just look through these really quickly. I'm sure there's some horrible explanation for it. You feel me on the test thing? Happens to you all the time? Yeah, it's just the stress, you know, it's the stress that gets to you, where it's like, you know, basically like a police interrogation. Who are you? What do you know? What are you doing? Tell me. Write it on this paper. You only have 10 minutes to answer 157 questions. I'm like, oh my God, there's not enough time for that. There's just not enough time. Okay, yeah, Dark Being, I give up. Tell me what it is. Tell me what you got. Let's see if this makes sense. I'm gonna see if this makes any sense to me. I'm giving up. Also, drinking a cup of piping hot tea was probably not the best idea when it's 100 degrees outside. Acts of the Apostle 10:8. Now, how the hell? What? Okay. Where'd they get the 10 and the 8 from? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's the chatbot popping up. Hello, chatbot. I always have to manually trigger the Bugman's sound effect for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Here we go, though. Here we go.
I'm your huckleberry.
There we go. Welcome on in, Bugmans. Happy Wednesday to you. How are you both doing? Are you both having wonderful days? Hopefully everything is going well for you. Acts of the Apostle 10:8. How does that even make sense? That doesn't make any sense. Where'd we get the 10 and the 8 from? The frame gave us a 4. All right, let's give it a shot, though. We'll give it a shot. Acts of the Apostle. The Gospel and Acts of the Apostle. Oh, you gotta be a little more specific than that, Dark Being. My God. Oh, wait. Chapter 10, verse 8. Here we go. Okay, wait, here we go.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten.
What the
but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance. Hey, there's a note here.
I'm calling shenanigans.
A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself.
All right.
I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must.
One
go
second,
beyond the
Bugmans.
nightmare.
I'll get to you in 1 second here.
What does she mean by that?
Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. I am number one, Bugmans. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I hope that both of you are doing very well. I gotta agree with you, Dark Being. I think I'm gonna call shenanigans on that one. Like, why is there a number 4? I mean, okay, if we double the 4, that would give us the 8. So I could make an argument for that's the clue of, like, Paul being doubled in the painting, but where the hell did the 10 come from? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Also, Bugmans, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I super, super appreciate that. Oops, I dropped these. But does strong, independent people pick up what they drop? So you're like, oh no, I dropped this. Look at me while I drop these bits. Yeah, I don't know. I'm calling shenanigans on that last one. 10, where did I can make an argument for the 8. I can make an argument for that. But where did the 10 come from? Where did the 10 come from? Doesn't make any sense. All right, what does she mean by that? It's probably literal. No, I don't think, well, it's probably not literal, knowing our crazy mother.
I'm guessing it's a metaphor. I need to figure out what this means. Mortimer's getting his guests together.
Oh no, we gotta go.
How to join them so I don't look suspicious.
Also, for those of you just joining us or that weren't here previously, we currently also horribly investigated the murder of some poor young woman, and we, of course, did not find out who killed her. Again, I say not enough evidence to make a sound conclusion. No idea, it's about the number of followers to the left or something. What the devil? What the devil? I don't know, that's super weird, but whatever, we're through it. Let's carry on. Let's go see what else we can get into, trouble-wise. Gotta head out, Rick. Now time for dinner. Enjoy. Thank you so much, Rogue Waves. Absolutely, thank you for stopping in. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day, and enjoy the dinner. Hopefully, it's some tasty, tasty foods. Okay, so that whole episode, or not episode, that whole chapter took place in that one room, pretty much. You found all the correspondence between my mother and E. I discovered my mother's message. We failed. We did not understand Mother's message. Well, yeah, not surprising. We could barely figure out the puzzle. Salt, yes, very much salt. All the salt. We're full tilt on that. That was a horrible puzzle. Horrible puzzle. All right, we're at level 6. We're getting fairly close to level 7 after that. Was pretty good. This is so far our lowest experience points for a chapter. We completed, we had 1,000 for completed objectives, 120 traits unlocked, 150 for character traits revealed, 20 for new characters met, 200 for vulnerabilities exploited, and 500 for items found. Overall, not the greatest that we've had, but you know, we'll have to just do better from here on out. Okay, so we've got some more skill points here. This is kind of our tree, our occultism. It's what we've been putting most of our points into. We're getting up there on psychology, though. Definitely getting up there. Okay, so how many points do we have? We have 4. Science, erudition, occultism, manipulation, and subterfuge. Let's do 1 in subterfuge. We've been using that quite a bit to unlock things. The science has helped us here and there. Very handy. Benefit from a sound cultural background in the arts, geography, and history. We'll do 1 more there. And we'll throw 1 more in manipulation, which will round us out for 2 points in level 2 on all of our occultist skill tree there. He's outside. Oh, Butters is on outside time right now. So only time will tell. Did you guys have like a little treat puzzle for Butters? I thought I saw that on Twitter, and I thought that was like the coolest little thing for a rabbit. I know they make those for dogs, but I thought it was definitely interesting for a rabbit to have that same kind of little treat puzzle thing going on. Okay, so we gotta hit spacebar to validate. We're gonna lock all those choices in. There we go. Were you planning on getting into Detroit Become Human? Yes, Bugmans, yes. So I think this is what my strategy is gonna be. I think if we can finish up the council today, my hope is, because from what I've heard, Detroit Become Human, if you burn through it pretty quickly, is about 8 to 12 hours. The median average seems to be 10 to 14. So I think if I can get through the council episode 2, because episode 3 is not released yet, if I can get through this today, the next Wednesday, we would start our first playthrough of Detroit Become Human. Because I definitely do not want to play it off stream. I want to be going into it blind and have the most like freshest reaction to what happens. His treat puzzle is amazing. Yeah, it looks super cool. I don't know why I didn't think they would do that for rabbits, but it does make a lot of sense, you know? Did you guys already play it? Have you already played through it? You already did a run. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. That's all I've heard. Okay, we got skill points in questioning or addition. Another one in questioning. Occultism, linguistics, manipulation. Okay, politics, etiquette, diversion. We might want to put one into questioning because historically we've not done too great at questioning people. So we'll do one there. We can equip 2 manuscripts this time. Let's just double up. We'll double down on questioning. Oh, we have one more. We get to do 3 this time. Holy crap. Holy cow. Holy crow. Oh no, you watched Ko play. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw him. Like, I usually try to catch some of Ko's streams, and I went on there, and as soon as I saw he was playing it, I like closed my eyes and started like mashing all the buttons on my keyboard until I just stopped hearing things. I didn't want to see anything for the game, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely super stoked. I really, really want to check that out. I love that type of game. And I think it's great for streaming too. Lots of replayability. You watched the beginning on Ko's playthrough, but that's it. Yeah, no, I completely understand, Dark. I really didn't want to give anything away to myself. Okay, occultism, linguistics, manipulation. Or we've got diversion and etiquette. We really haven't had a lot of places to use etiquette, though. I think that's only come up maybe once or twice through our playthrough. So I don't think that's the best thing to put all of our skill points into. Thoughts on the French Revolution, politics, edition. Let's do another one in linguistics. Might be good too, though. We'll do manipulation. Manipulation has served us pretty well up until this point, so we'll go ahead and throw it in there. You've done the same thing, Ryan. I'm like, oh, I'm watching this stream. Nope. Runs away. Yeah. I don't know. That's like kind of the downside to streaming something, right? Is that if it's something brand new, 2 things. It's kind of twofold, right? One, it makes it really hard for people to find your stream if everybody's streaming that game, because you're going to be like, you know, if you don't really have that many viewers, you're going to end up way down on the list. And 2, if you stream something brand new pretty close to its release, like, you do alienate a good portion of people that might want to view the game because of that very reason. So it is an interesting twofold, two-pronged problem, so to speak. But at the same time, on the reverse side of that, you could be bringing in a lot of new viewers that are interested in the game that maybe are on the fence about buying it and they want to see something about it.
Back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Okay, we gotta go to the small salon. If we can remember where the crap that is. We gotta go downstairs. Those stairs that are directly in front of, we're right here. These stairs that go up go to Lord Mortimer's. So those aren't the one that we want to go up. But maybe we can go down this staircase. Maybe that'll take us back to the small salon. I still need to actually play through Horizon Zero Dawn as well. I started my playthrough of that, And then I rapidly was like, no, I should totally stream this game. And then we just got so tied up in doing other games that we have never managed to get our way back to, okay, we cannot go down these stairs. So we're gonna keep having to circle around until we can find the right stairs. I don't know if I could ever play a new game and stream it. I get way too into the game story, and I'd be so upset if I missed something or had my experience ruined. Yeah, that is also a gamble. You know, you have to watch out for trolls that drop spoilers, you know, things like that. You also do inevitably always lose a portion of your of your immersion because of the fact that you are streaming and trying to be engaging and interacting at the same time. So I can totally identify with that, Jen. I think that's a really good point as well. And, you know, I thought about that as well, but my big thing is that if I have another moment, God forbid, like a Pepto Shep moment, you know, I want to catch that because I think I think everyone else getting to have that experience of me, you know, having a horrible experience in some instances or a really good experience in other instances is worth the sacrifice of it for me in some instances. I do think, you know, Fallout, like for example, like Fallout 76, depending upon what it is, I don't know that I would stream that without doing a playthrough first, just because Fallout is such a huge, you know, huge part of my gaming obsession. That is one I would probably reserve to just play and go leisurely at my own pace and not have to worry about it. That dude's sweeping the stairs. We can't get down there. What about these? Is this the lucky staircase? It is! Look at the icon change. Here we go. Let's go downstairs. Back to the giant statue there.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
That could be Emma. We don't know which one this is.
Last night, I'm guessing.
Oh my.
Sadly, no. Even if I'd like to have,
Oh.
Alas, there are more pressing matters. I
There
have
was
news
pressing
about your
matters that
sister.
night, let me tell
have
you what.
found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been Emma I saw in my vision.
Okay.
I was given to
That's what we
understand
thought.
that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Punisher arrived for the win, right? Jovi, you must change this. You've never played a Fallout game. Oh my gosh. Jovi, no. Yeah, you really should. I've honestly thought a lot about going back and streaming them all from the beginning. Like start with Fallout 1 and do 1 and 2. I don't really think we'd get a ton of viewers. I think we'd have our normal channel regulars, which I'm totally fine with. So we may do that at one point as well. We did have the same theory, though. We did think that Emma was shortly, well, not the first time we saw it, but after we found out she had a twin sister, we did think that Emma was potentially the one in our weird vision that we had where we thought, you know, Mother shot her. So it's definitely interesting. We could try to manipulate her here. I don't know if this is the best thing to do. Cost reduced by 3. This isn't going to cost us any effort points. That's these little diamonds over here on the left for those of you that have not been with us since the start. So this would cost us 0 effort points because of our level in manipulation. So let's go ahead and give this a shot, see what happens.
If Mother's really killed her sister, I'd better find her by myself. They say they spent a lot of time together. They got along well.
Oh, really? Do you think your mother liked Duchess Hillsborough?
Of course she did.
Duchess
After all,
Hillsborough.
she's your sister. Well, we'll find them, Emily. Trust me. Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw
Oh
is true,
God.
she might want to take revenge.
Oh my God. Oh, at least there's no timer. Oh God. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna like force us to make a. Okay. Keep quiet. Tell her. Okay. I don't know. This is where this game also gets difficult, right? It makes us make a lot of really difficult choices. So we had a vision. Our mother potentially killing her sister. Should we tell her? I don't know if we can really. We still don't know if we could trust her. That's kind of always been our big problem here. Warhammer 40k level Hershey. I mean, telling her could maybe throw her off her game a little bit, though. But we don't know if she's trustworthy. And I feel like maybe it was her sister that actually killed The Adams girl, Elizabeth. A lot of E names. A lot of E names in here. I'm not making this choice this time. Last time, I killed a girl, right, Jen? Oh, that's so true. Well, we can't let Siri make the call either, because we know it'll be heads. Okay. Let's roll the dice. We're going to tell her it involves our mother potentially murdering her sister. I think that maybe she should be allowed to know that. We're going to tell her. We're going to tell
Emily,
her.
there's something else.
Go on then.
It's about your sister. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's possible that my mother had a go at her.
Had a go
I
at
know,
her.
Louis. I found out that same evening. Well, thanks for not trying to hide it.
Aha, we made the right decision,
What?
potentially.
Why didn't you tell me?
But she didn't tell
I
us.
didn't know if I could trust you.
Oh,
Now
see?
I know I can. It seems that your mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book so that even she wouldn't know where it was.
Okay.
And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
Mother! Our mother's a real effer here. What a jerk. Okay. Does she know why we spoke to her about it? Let's see if she knows why. Now that she trusts us.
Why would she do that?
Somebody's arguing in the
don't know,
background
Louis.
too.
But I'll find out.
Sounds like a pretty good fight
Count
going on back there.
that.
I'm sincerely sorry, Emily.
Thank you, Louis.
Somebody just said,
Very kind.
who do you think you
It means
are?
a lot to me. But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her
Do you know who I
acts.
am? Somebody in the background saying, do you know who I
There must be an
am?
explanation, Emily.
Somebody's gonna die behind
That's
us.
what we shall see.
We'll speak about it later, somewhere safe.
Where's the
Come,
gunshot?
Louis.
Where's the gunshot?
They're
Somebody's gonna
waiting for
die.
us.
Did you guys hear that? Somebody's in the background. Wait. What's going on in the background? People are arguing.
You will pay
Oh, here we go.
dearly,
Here we go.
Peru.
Just
I'm
kidding.
sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
We got there.
Right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of
Oh,
advice.
this guy again.
Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm
Well,
now,
now
my
he's threatening to
friends.
kill someone else.
Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last.
Oh, George Washington.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
Okay, why?
And what has Mr. Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
Yeah, this guy's having a
Don't
bad
really know
trip.
just yet.
I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
Oh
How
my.
could you dare do such a thing?
That's
Dios
Napoleon.
mío, you are all
Oh, that's
out
not
of your
Napoleon.
mind.
Napoleon's to the right there.
Manuel, what made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard?
We don't know that guy yet.
Let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined. What? The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh dear.
As if
Oh, what's going on back here? What plans are they making? Oh, that's Napoleon.
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous. Bastard.
Oh,
He
no.
was sentenced to death by 361 votes.
Dang.
360. You
That
beheaded
sucks.
king for one vote. Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act.
I mean, that's pretty rough.
Till
One
this,
vote.
Anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
I mean, not by one vote. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Ah. Calm things down.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here.
De-escalation.
We should be able to
De-escalation.
manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
Oh, well, thank gosh.
That's enough,
Ooh.
sir.
The
With whom do I
creepy
have
guy
the
agreed
pleasure of speaking?
with us.
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Yep.
Sarah is his mother.
Unfortunately,
Gentlemen, this news affects us all.
she seems to be
but I
killing
must
everybody,
ask you
though.
to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh,
All
rest
right.
assured, the response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left.
Conclave
behind
room on the
that
left,
door.
okay.
I'll see you later.
Alrighty. We bid you adieu. Good day, sir. Alright. I wonder how that's going to impact us, because we made a deal with Napoleon for artillery. We were selling him artillery or cannons or something, as per part of our agreement.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too.
Of course.
Oh gosh,
I
okay,
heard
we got a
about your
confrontation.
mother's disappearance.
He
Confrontation.
looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
I don't trust this guy either. Oh gosh. Tell me what you found, or tell him what you found. I don't have any points in that. We can question him though. Does he have feelings for her? I think we already asked him that though. We'll ask him anyway.
Speak, it sounds like you and my mother were close.
Let's say I hold your mother in high esteem.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We were even planning to work together.
That's what he was getting
We're pretty low on effort points though, so that's not good.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
He has green eyes. No! What's with everybody having green eyes? Prompt him to talk about it. Yes.
Absolutely, but I was hoping that you could tell me more
That's your
about
daddy.
Well,
Daddy Rick
she
Ryder.
was planning to sell me a very old book.
Very old
I
book.
will make no secret of the fact that I am passionate about the subject. And when
Okay.
Sarah spoke to me about it, her account literally had me enthralled. I can think of nothing else since. You might have come across some old books in her belongings,
So he's trying to get the book out of us. Make him talk about what he's. Yeah, we'll do that again because it's not going to cost us any effort points. Thing is that's potentially the book that Emma just died for.
As my mother's got so many old books, I'm afraid I won't be able to.
Oh, it's easy. You can't mistake this one. It's an ancient grimoire composed of 7 parts. Each one is closed under lock and key. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. If you find it, you mustn't
That's
tamper
good
with it.
to
You
know,
see?
actually.
That's unusual.
We probably would have just ripped the thing open.
Fortunately, that doesn't ring a bell. I'll look again, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
You seem very upset.
Is it so
Uh-oh.
important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchardt in Paris. Do you know him?
Okay. Well, I mean, we can just manipulate the crap out of this dude. Which we're gonna do, because that's the best way to get through these confrontations, I think. It does seem like everybody's dying for this book, though. That's kind of where the game started, too.
Indeed. One of your close friends?
No, not really, but we were close once. Precisely over the case that concerns us now, because he claimed to have the book I'm looking for.
Another dishonest person. What can you say? Can't trust anyone these days, huh?
Okay, so we got
No.
through that, which is good.
No, you can't.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. von Volner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
Aha.
Beg your pardon?
Oh.
Both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one who von Burchard was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, All those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please
Well.
know that I am working for someone
That
who
is
does
all
not
we play
appreciate
here.
anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
Mortimer? Or Holm? Oh, it could be the king. They talked about the king in that that last room we were in.
Your dear king, I should think.
What? You mean Frederick William? Oh, my poor fellow. You are miles
Okay,
away.
nope.
That's
We were wrong.
pretentious puppet wields
We
no
were
real
wrong.
Power. But seeing as you do not wish to be serious, so be it. Good luck to you.
It was probably Holm. And of course, we've got this guy over here who just overheard our entire conversation. Let's chit-chat with him a bit.
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
Okay. I'll just run through these options right here.
Would you have any more information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
Does expression go beyond the nightmare mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed.
That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You
Library
never
of the
know.
Tower. Interesting.
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Well, this is gonna be our last effort point, but I think this could be worth using it here. Maybe we can find some more royal jelly to refill our effort points in a little bit. The interesting thing, though, is I do wonder what Emily was talking to the Eminence about, because they were kind of off, like, having their own little conversation when the whole argument thing was going on, so that's kind of intriguing to me as well.
Meaning?
This gentleman enjoys people talking about him for too many reasons. His undeserved titles, more than 10 in just 4 years, and each one more prestigious than the one before.
You don't think he deserves them?
If I had seen him on the battlefield, there might be some doubt. But that is not the case. The Queen would rather not risk losing him, so she consoles him with awards and titles.
So you don't have a very positive opinion?
His coveting French Catalonia does not encourage me to have one.
I understand your point of view.
All right. We ran through all this, so we'll leave
Well,
now.
I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur.
Oh.
Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
Bridget Nielsen? Up the duff at 54? Not quite sure what you're referencing there, Dark Being. Alright, is there any royal jelly around this room that we can find? I think we kind of cleaned this room out. We were in here a number of times. This is where the first fight between Peru and Emily, or no, not Emily, Elizabeth took place. I don't really see any in here. All right, let's venture on to the next room. We're probably gonna get in another conversation over here, which could be bad because we don't have any more effort points. Okay, wait a minute. Find out more clues about your mother's note. Lovely. Oh, let's see here. Is this Washington over here? Oh, okay. So she's pregnant. She got pregnant at 54. Wow. Up the duff so yeah, I was gonna say I don't understand that, but that is true. I do forget. You have way different sayings than we do. Up the duff. That's pretty good. 54. Yeah, that is pretty wild. Like that's pretty crazy. She definitely does have to be careful though, because I would imagine that would open the gates for it to be a very high risk pregnancy, which is definitely not good. She dated Flavor Flav? What? Maybe. Flavor Flav. Okay, tell me about the coming conference.
Mr. President, can you tell me a little more?
She was married to Stallone?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see, everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
That would be kind of interesting, though, if she dated Stallone and Flava Flav, because I feel like they are on opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of like personality and and like what that experience would be like. So that would definitely be interesting. I said corrected. The article I was reading said she did. Oh my god. Well, you know, you gotta try out different spices to find out which is the spice of your life, right? So I mean, definitely two polar opposites, I would imagine. I can't fathom that, like, dating Stallone would be that similar to dating Flava Flav. Crazy pants.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
Must have a good reason. See, we can't use etiquette. Doggone it. Well, we couldn't use it anyway, unless we had a high enough level, because we're out of effort points at the moment.
I wonder what promise Lord Mortimer could have made to make him agree to come here, given the circumstances.
Who knows?
Speak about the nightmare, tell me more. Okay, let's ask him about the nightmare.
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Last time we heard something like that, it was like where we had to go and we had to solve the Medusa puzzle. So I'm assuming it's definitely probably something to do with Lord Mortimer's library, because we've now heard that referenced. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have another puzzle in the library.
Well, thank you for your time.
Definitely.
Don't mention it, my young friend.
Interesting.
Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
All right.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. Except for he's not really on our side because he didn't really help us. Royal Jelly. Where are you hiding? I need to maximize my effort, please. I don't see any. Wonder if we have to go back upstairs now. Okay, yeah, we can't go out. We can't leave. It's quite the door. That guy probably would not help us at all. Wonder if we can go back upstairs now. All right, let's see who else we can find to question. Oh, hello. What do you know of this nightmare?
What do you want, Louis?
Ask her about the nightmare, yes.
I have a question that might seem a bit strange, but...
Go on.
If I said go beyond the nightmare, would that mean anything to you?
No, means nothing to me. Do you mean literally or figuratively speaking?
In a figurative sense?
In the figurative sense, probably. I'm trying to understand what it refers to.
Hopefully?
Well, if I come up with anything, I'll let you know.
I still don't know that she is not completely playing us, though, because, like, her and her twin sister were constantly rotating and acting like they were one person, so I don't know that we can trust her, but,
What do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh.
Oh my.
His reputation is well known. The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
Oh, we don't have any... Yep.
I doubt that Lord Mortimer invited him for
Can't
his
use
charm, if you want my opinion.
Okay, we asked her about the nightmare. We should ask her about the conference, though.
Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see.
And yet, why was our mother there? Our mother's not really a world leader, per se. She was like a master of the occultist.
You're leaving me?
Unfortunately, I have things to do. Thank you again, madam.
All right. Who else can we find to question about this nightmare? There is currently a boss battle popping up in chat. If you would like to be a part of the boss battle, all you have to do is type in !boss, and it will include you and wager some of the channel's currency and a potential chance for you to win some more by fighting either one of our legendary heroes, PeptoShep, or Mr. Potato Aim. I still need to add Christ Kringle to our boss fight. Well, we can't go in there. We can't talk to that guy. You were just gonna ask about him? Yeah, I need to add him in there. And then the other weird thing too is the chatbot still has the heist and duel broken. Like, they've put another update out since then, if I recall correctly, and it still has not fixed some of the currency issues. So I'm not too sure what the deal there is, but hopefully they can get those back up and running too, because then you guys could all duel each other for some extra money, and you could also rob a bank, or like I think there's different places you can rob. I think you can do like a bank, kind of like the different bosses for the boss fight. I think you could do like a bank. I think I set up like a jewelry store. I think there was a few different ones in there, but alas, those aren't really working. Duel and Jovi, first chance you get. Hopefully it gets fixed soon. I don't know what the deal with that was. We got really fortunate that just the command for it reset our points command, but it didn't reset everyone's currency. I heard a number of people actually had their entire channel's currency reset for every one of their viewers, which is really unfortunate. And I hope they find a way to create like cloud saves for the bot, so that all the currency and stuff will be backed up, so that you don't really have that issue. Gosh, where is everyone? We can go down those stairs, but I feel like there should be more people up here that we could talk to. It did say something about the library, but I don't know if we could go to the library just yet. The combatants have stepped into the arena. Will they be able to defeat Mr. Potato Aim? Oh, it's Mr. Potato Aim. The combatants plan their strategy to take down Mr. Potato Aim. You can hear their weapons clashing and sparks flying in all directions. Suddenly, a sandstorm erupts. The dust finally settles, and only the following people emerged. Jen and Dark Being, you've both picked up an extra 100 markers of channel currency. Very well done. Mr. Potato Aim is essentially our equivalent of Glass Joe. So he's a pretty weak boss. PeptoShep obviously is the strongest boss, and I think I need to up PeptoShep's health too, because we've actually defeated him a couple of times. We all know PeptoShep is a destroyer of worlds. I guess maybe we do have to go back down. I'm not really finding anyone else up here to question about the nightmare. And I think we just came... yeah, we've already been to that room. So Emily took off. What about Rick Ryder? Oh yeah, yeah. I should add Rick Ryder in there as well. That's a good point, Jovi. I will definitely get that added. I will do that after stream today. I will add Christ Kringle and Rick Ryder to the combatant list. Oh, there's Emily. So then these are the stairs we came up. So what if we go down these stairs over here? Because we can't go in anyone's room to talk to them, unfortunately. So maybe we can venture back down these stairs. This actually could be the same room, though, because I think there actually is a staircase on each side of that room. So I think this might put us in the same room. Yes, it did. Okay, because there's George Washington. Right. Strange. We should see what Rick Ryder does, though. Maybe he actually saves the galaxy. He might be a good guy. Yeah, that's a good point, too. We should definitely wait until we finish MEA. And then we'll decide whether or not we should add him. So far, I think he's done a better job, statistically speaking, than PeptoShep has. But that could also 180 very, very rapidly. We've had a because I thought we were doing really well in Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, and well, by the ending we were not doing good at all. We're doing very, very poorly, matter of factly. Where is everybody hiding? Just want to ask about a nightmare. Please come out and talk to me. Or at the very least, tell me where to go. Okay, there's stairs. What's down here? Aha! Not if I'm in charge of the character. Oh, that's so true, though. That's so very true. Ooh. Hello. Unlock.
Fragment of amber.
Fragment of amber. Ooh, hello there. Covering up your man bits with a leaf, are you? It's very classy. It's an occultist box. We got a pentagram on it.
Chemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Ooh. Oh, we don't have a left key. My God. Takes 7 points to unlock this thing. We have a right key. Does that do anything? Oh, we can unlock the second lock. Perfect. Aha! Oh, our inventory was full. Blasted. Ooh, we got royal jelly. Let's use the jelly. That'll free up our inventory. Can we now take what? Nope, it's just gone. It's gone. Won't let us grab it. Oh, and this is an elixir, right? We're already carrying 5 of those. Oh no, that was Devil's Thorn, but we're still carrying more Devil's Thorn. We got a book. I don't know if we've been in this area before. This doesn't look very familiar. Hang on, I'm gonna look around over here real quick before we open any of these other doors, because I don't know where they go, and I don't know what's going to happen when we go in there. A coin. Got another collector's coin.
Golden elixir.
Golden elixir. I like how he's all like, fragment of amber. Another elixir. Oh, nope, that was jelly. We'll use that as well. That puts us back up to 4 effort points. Pretty good. We can at least maybe manipulate somebody in a conversation now. Okay, so we got a door on our right. Can we go in it? No. Okay, so we definitely have to go in this door. Oh, that's very creepy painting. Lord Mortimer's got very peculiar taste in art. Oh. Okay, we have been in this area before-ish. The Medusa puzzle, I think, was around the corner up here. What is this? What is this?
Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's a painting, The Last Supper, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, this was the Medusa puzzle we did. It's the Medusa head right over there in that corner. Okay, so odds are we probably don't have to really do anything in here. Although... Okay, that doesn't... That just lets us look at a statue. Okay, weird. Weird. Wonder if we're gonna have to do something with that later, because that's very strange that it would let us just sit there and stare at that statue without giving us any further information on it. Painting. Alright. I really... Oh my god. Can't even quite see all the way down to the end there. Oh, there you go. You just barely see to the bottom. My god. This guy has got way too much free time on his hands. I want all the books! Like, seriously, that is insane. Oh, they're broken into categories, too. Look at that. Mathematics. My god. Jeez. I mean, like, I can you even imagine, like, how they would catalog where they keep all this stuff? I mean, like, good gracious. I think it's gotta just be insane. And then look at this. Somebody came in here and defiled one of the books and then left the evidence right on the floor. Savages. Savages. I twitch. I must have all the books. Please. Oh my gosh, okay. This is the room where we had the dinner and we made the deal with Napoleon about the cannons. Because of our mother. The view over here is pretty wild though. Like, this is pretty insane. Look at that. Not even like a, there's not even like a guardrail or anything to stop you from drunkenly walking off the edge of this. Can you imagine the foundation that tower must have to be able to support it? Right? Like, seriously, it's gotta weigh like a bajillion tons. It's like whenever you're moving, that's like the worst box to pick up to carry, is the box or boxes full of books. You're just like, I brought in the movers. They're like, do you want us to carry the furniture? No, I have that. I'll get the light stuff. You just take the collection of books, please. Oh, here we go. We talked to the Eminence. Oh yeah, it's on a mountain, lol. Right? Look at this. Like, this is just living dangerously. I mean, like, it's cool that it's like wide open, fresh air. You know what I mean? Stare out into the. I'm wondering if that's the that must be the dock down there that we first arrived on when we came here. Oh, look at us think. Pondering. Oh, look over there. Many clouds. Wonderful breeze and butterflies all over the place. Monarch butterflies over here. Not much in the way of landscaping there. It's a lot of rocks. Probably smart. I wouldn't want to take a lawnmower on the edge of a cliff. That would be horrible. When I moved, the guys that helped me were making fun of me that you had more books and boxes than anything. Seriously, though, that is like the worst box to have to carry. Is that just a... That's just a pig head on a plate. That's a very interesting painting. All right, what does this guy got to say? What can he tell us about nightmares?
Louis, just the man.
Your Eminence.
How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
Okay, we can't use any of these. Great. We don't have any etiquette. Not surprising. And looks like logic is also out the window. Definitely seems fitting.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Louis, I'm counting on you. If you don't find Sarah before my departure, I must ask you to give me back the letter I gave you.
Well, don't worry about that, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
Okay. See if he knows anything about the nightmare.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son.
Yes.
difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
What's up with the butterfly? I don't know, they're just all over the place up here. Like, since that that little ledge is just like an open air breezeway, it's just full of butterflies. Like, there's one back here, there's like one over on these plants, there's a bunch by the little fire pit thing over there. Connection with anything here. Let's just, yeah, we'll use manipulation. It's gonna cost us 0 points because we put a lot of skill into it.
Think of a place
here.
and tell me the first thing that comes into your mind.
Yeah, I don't know
when
what is
say
strange that's back there.
The nightmare.
Let me think.
Talent unlocked, seductive. Oh, hello.
Lord Mortimer's favorite painting.
He's vulnerable to...
behind his desk.
Oh.
You know, that painting caused quite a stir when it was
Oh
exhibited.
my.
It is titled The Nightmare, and it shows
Bloom butterfly effect, yeah,
lying down
right?
with a creature sitting on her, and in the background, a horse.
Oh.
I don't know if it will be of any help, but I can't think of anything else.
Couldn't
You
hurt.
never know. Thank you for that, though, Your Eminence.
I gotta go and see it just in case, though.
We also found out his vulnerability is manipulation, so that's good to know. See if he knows
a man
anything
like
else, though.
you
What else does
is
he know?
In the circle of trust. Would you know what the conference that Lord Mortimer mentioned is going to be about?
Not really, my son. Well, be it Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory, we are never informed about the theme of the conference before it begins.
It's also interesting that they just like put the butterfly back there. They didn't like program any like, you know, path for it to like fly around and seem less, you know, just static. I feel like that would have been, you know, something you would have just one of those little details you could have put in just to make it kind of a little bit more alive.
I was wondering what to think of that Manuel Godoy.
He is
Godoy.
reputed to be a very ambitious character, at every level. But his faith is unwavering. He is a staunch defender of the church. You can believe me.
Okay, we can't do either of these, so we're ready to go.
Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
I shan't.
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
It's better to shan't than to shat. See, there's like, they're all over. Sorry about that. Yeah, they're like all over in here. There's like another little butterfly down here. There's one up there. There's a whole crap load like flying around on this curtain. I don't know. I don't know what they would be attracted to in here either. I'm not really... You'd think they'd be a little bit more attracted to like flowers or something. Yeah. The shanting. The Shatting is a totally different movie than The Shining. And I could totally see why Jack Nicholson passed on taking the role in The Shatting. Curse that announcement, I think I'm, you're gonna do a mod for Fallout 4? A modded Fallout 4 run? Nice!
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
I have, unfortunately I have Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4. I'm waiting for it to go on sale on Steam so I can pick up another copy and then get some of the, like, super awesome mods that I've seen for it. Kind of like, I don't want to mod it too heavy to that it's, like, lore breaking, but I mean, there's definitely some graphic mods and interesting things like that that I think are lore friendly that would be pretty cool to do a playthrough. It's kind of like Skyrim. I mean, I've seen people play Skyrim where it literally doesn't even look like Skyrim anymore. I've seen people use, like, lightsabers and just all sorts of crazy stuff to the point that it doesn't look anything like it. Difficulty and realism? See, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And doing like a, they have like a permadeath version too, right? Like, it's like a Fallout survival difficulty or something like that, where the water, like you have to actually drink and eat, like drink water and eat food and stuff. And then it's like permadeath, right? I think it's permadeath too. Which is super hardcore. Horizons is the mod, you think? Oh, nice. You want it on PC? Yeah, I want to get it on PC as well. I have it on PS4 already. I bought it like day one on PS4. As with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And there was a... Was it Fallout 4 or Fallout 3? There was one of them I bought like 4 copies of the game. Do I tip you it or not? Oh, you don't, oh, no. Yeah, you don't have to get it for me, man. There's no pressure for that. I was just waiting for it to go, like, on... Because we've got to be getting close to the Steam summer sale. And so, like, everything should hopefully get knocked down super significantly on price. Well, you found it for $6? And it's your payday? Oh, that's hilarious. Is that a pretty good £6? That's is that what, like 12? Is that like close to 12 USD? Isn't the pound like $1.77 to USD or something like that? I could be totally wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I could be very, very wrong. And that is super nice of you. Yeah, that is incredibly nice of you. Incredibly generous offer. I need to add you on Steam also, Dark, just so we can get, because we need to get to play Borderlands 2. I need to get through that as well. It's $8, okay. So I was off. I was definitely off a little bit. That's not Lord Mortimer's. We need to go to Lord Mortimer's room and look at his painting. But yeah, we definitely need to play through Borderlands 2, especially since they announced like Borderlands 3. Oh, and you want to try to join in on Elite Dangerous at some point? Oh, absolutely, man. We have quite the group of people on Elite Dangerous, so yeah, the more the merrier, man. That game is wonderful.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
Obviously, it means go behind the painting. Come on, man. Obviously, this guy is not Batman. He's not the world's greatest detective. Arguably, he's not even a detective. We couldn't even solve that poor girl's murder. Oh my gosh. Should we be up here? Shouldn't someone be, like, attending up here? You know, like, shouldn't he have some sort of servant questioning what we're doing up here alone?
A myna bird.
Oh, we can speak to Waldo. Is Waldo the bird? Where's Waldo? Oh, ooh.
Sarah Deriche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
Oh, we can't wait. Oh, maybe we can find some bird feed, and maybe we can feed the bird. Solid Gun! Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome on in, friend. Good to see you. How is your day going? Are you done with work? Are you at home relaxing? I hope the answer to all of those questions is yes. One day I shall join you all on Elite as well, not ED because I do not have that Kappa. I always hate, well, I don't hate it, but I have since come to find that I mostly call it Elite now, because it does sound weird to walk around and be like, what game are you guys talking about? Oh, you know, ED. Well, that's not a fun game. Oh, look at this, right here, Dark Being. I'll accept that. Yeah, you found me. It should be pretty easy to find me on there. The name's the same. Well, minus the one. I did have to add the one on Steam or on Twitch because somebody already had it. And I think it was me. I think I set that account up originally, and then I think I forgot the password and I couldn't reset it. So, but yeah, I will definitely accept that when we take a break or when I'm done with stream for today. Because yeah, I definitely want to play through Borderlands 2 as well. You're home from work. You had to go in early day. Oh, see, that's the thing. You go in early, but you get off early too. So it's kind of a trade-off. Are you more of a morning person or a night person, Solid? Which do you prefer?
Well, Waldo, is your master good?
All right, bird. You're about as helpful as Siri with your dang heads-only coin toss. Get away from me, bird. Useless. You're useless. All right.
A painting.
Definitely more of a night person. Yeah. I have to agree with you. I am too for the most part. A bowl of cherries. Interesting. Oh, berries. Can we feed berries to the bird? Will that kill the bird? Are we gonna kill a bird right now?
That's what you generally feed birds.
Oh. Thank God we had science on our side to tell us. All right, let's feed this bird and see what he tells us. Yeah, as soon as we take a break, Dark, I will legitimately get you added on there for sure.
A mina bird.
Feed the bird. Give the berries. Oh my god, if this bird dies right now, we're just gonna walk out of the room and act like nothing happened. Feed it again. Okay, we already given berries. Talk to it again.
Sarah Deriche? Waldo, you know Sarah? What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah?
Oh god.
Good God, what's been happening here? Well, Waldo, is your
That's a little
master
frightening.
good? I don't really know what I was expecting.
All right. Do I have to feed the bird again to get it to spill his guts to me about Lord Mortimer here? Can I feed the bird again? No, we can't. We fed it once. Okay, that's all we get. Let's examine the desk here. You had to do the store opening today as part of your management certification, which meant getting up at 4:30 a.m. to be at the store by 6. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my.
Let's take a closer look.
What is this? Okay, now feeding the bird chocolate would be horrible, right? Like,
judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans, the chocolate of the Mayas, the rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac.
Oh.
When a product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
We're gonna take the chocolate.
Dark chocolate beans.
But we're not gonna give it to the
They're
bird.
greatly prized in high society.
Okay, let's go. We have the chocolate. Let's definitely not give it to the bird. You give it to the bird? I think it's gonna kill the bird. I don't want to kill Lord Mortimer's bird. That'd be horrible. You know the feeling you had to open once? Yeah, I've had a number of jobs where like I had to open. I don't think they were ever quite that early though, which is nice. That's pretty early. There is sometimes where I have to go work on sets and stuff though, where we've had like a 4 a.m. call time. That's pretty rough. Like doing a 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's definitely a very rough day. I can do 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. no problem. I can do overnights all day long, but yeah, the other way around is very brutal. I'm writing with regard to the dates of the painting that I've sent for your temporary exhibition. Please note that they are part of my private collection and are dated according to the Freemasons calendar, AL, in use at the time. As you may well have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of all the works. That's definitely weird. No need to remind you that the Freemasons' year begins in March and not in January. I took the liberty to have the spear touched up so it's a bit corresponding to the actual spear. Okay, I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Yours sincerely, Lord William Alexander Mortimer, Marquess of Westfordshire. Good God, Shire, Westfordshire. Good Lord, that's a hell of a title. Store opens at 8 a.m. during the week, and it takes about 1.5 hours to get everything ready for the day. So they basically had you come in and do like a fake open or a cold open just to make sure that you kind of knew all the practices and procedures and things like that. So if you did that, and then did you have to turn around and also like do the actual opening at 8? Like, did they make you do it twice
No, what
today?
have we got here? Oh, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Great, that's foreshadowing at its finest. Okay, so I mean, that's probably the painting they were talking about. That looks like a demon or something, kind of like up in the corner, putting his feet. Maybe it looks like he's got like a hand up here, and another one coming like on his knees, like he's sitting on this woman's torso. Very weird. No, you just went through the procedures while being shadowed by the general manager. Oh, okay. I got you. Our inventory's full. Oh, here's more books. Many books.
The book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Well, think again. All right. Ooh, that's like an Attack on Titan painting right here. It's a giant nigga dude. Tiny houses. That's a crucifixion painting. It's got to be this one back here. I was just trying to make sure there wasn't anything else in the environment that we could potentially utilize to our advantage for clues. But it doesn't look like it. So let's go check this Giganto painting out back here. The Nightmare. You think you found your survival mod for Fallout 4? Nice. Did you ever see that? Did you ever see the one that made Fallout kind of look more like a horror movie? Did you ever see that mod? I saw the videos and stuff for it, and it looked really cool. But I don't know if I would want to make. I don't know if I want to make a game scary. Ooh, speaking of scary, real quick before I trigger this and a bunch of dialogue starts. Okay, so I saw Burke Black, who's another Twitch streamer, asking on Twitter if Agony was okay to stream. And I don't think there's ever been an official answer come out, but does anyone know if Twitch has given an official final statement on whether that game is okay to stream or not? Because that game just came out yesterday. And I'm curious, I don't know if I could stream it. I would probably shat my pants, as we've discovered earlier.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli.
Here we go, the Nightmare.
Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about.
There's got to be a hidden lever somewhere.
To find out what she meant by go beyond.
To rotate the painting or the wall.
Hey,
gotta get behind it.
Looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think.
It's gonna lift up to reveal a safe.
Mechanism somewhere.
To reveal a safe. Mechanism. Find mechanism. Go gadget eyeballs. Where's the mechanism? Oh, wait, bird? Oh, it's the stupid lock. Oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding. It's this thing on the ground here. Step on it. That's a weird thing to have in the bottom of your desk. No one would ever think to just step on that. That's a horribly hidden mechanism. Oh, great. My one weakness. Puzzles. Well, my second weakness.
I found it.
Keeping people alive is probably my first one.
What on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
Well, poop. You haven't heard anything official, but you've seen a lot of streamers playing it. Really? You've seen Bloody Faster stream it? Okay. And everyone's still around, right? Nobody got banned, so I'm guessing maybe that's a good thing. Oh, all right, here we go. We'll use our abilities to notice something.
It's a complex mechanism.
Tell me your secrets.
Looks like the third ring is a bit seized up. It gets stuck on number 9.
Oh. Lower the lever. Nothing will happen. That makes sense.
Well, I got it wrong.
Okay, we gotta move this one to number... He said the third one gets stuck on number 9. Alright, there's... Okay, so now we gotta just find the other effing numbers. More numbers. Where's the Bible? 1792. Could be. That might be right. This was... Didn't we already pick this book up? This was the book on the...
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle.
Let's try it. Let's try 1792. We'll see if that works.
The dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something?
So that's the Freemason years.
Did I miss something?
So we're supposed to just subtract the 4,000 years from that. Which one is the third 9? So 4,000 would be... Yeah. 1192.
The author is Pierre Amédée de la Salle, none other than the Grand Master of the Masonic Lodge of Paris. Now I understand why the dates are offset. He's using dates based on the Anno Lucis,
that was what we read in
year 0 of the Masonic calendar, by adding 4,000 years to the Gregorian calendar. But I thought that calendar starts in March.
Interesting. Okay.
The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi bull of 5,187.
This would be 1187.
The crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5,190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
All right. Let's go give it a shot. Ugh. Turn around, man. What are you doing? There we go. Alright, let's give it a go. See what happens. Nope.
Well, I got it wrong.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
But it could be that nope. Okay.
Well, I got it wrong.
So wait a second. So something. Well, no. I think you're definitely, because the game's set in. I think the game's set in 1793. So I mean that would have that does I think have some relevance. I think it definitely has something to do with this. Accounts for the year. Yeah. See, 1792 right there. Remember to reduce wood consumption next year. But I think it has something to do. Okay, let's see. So he's talking about this painting, and he's talking about subtracting the years. So it's definitely something to do with that book and the years. So it's one of those years. 4,000 years. If you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the work, and so it said that the third lever stuck at a 9. So if in looking at this book, wait, let's look at this painting real quick. What does this say?
It isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but we can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
Okay, so let's double check this book.
History of the First
Yep,
Crusades.
we know. Let's go.
Strange. All the dates are all wrong. They indicate events that took place in the year 5000 and something? Wait, did I miss something?
Because I was trying to look at the dates. Okay, so we have these dates. Okay, so these both have 9s in them at the third spot. These don't. And this one does. So we tried 1192, and that was a no-go. So if we did 1096 or maybe 1099, one of those could work. Yeah, it said that, so he was talking about the Freemasons calendar in reference to those paintings, and that you subtract 4,000 years from it. So we tried 1792, we tried 1192, so I'm thinking maybe it's 1096 or 1099, potentially.
The famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish.
Jeez.
Not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported.
Oh.
Or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead.
Well, that sounds like a nightmare, all right.
The beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
Okay, so 1096 or 1099. Let's try that. 1096, 1099. 96 and 99. Nope.
Well,
okay.
I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
No.
Well, I got it wrong.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
Brilliant. All right. Let's look at this again. The dates of the painting that I sent you. Priest collection, date according to the Freemasons calendar. These are the time. Yep. You guys subtract 4,000 years. Yeah. Spear touch up, so it better correspond to the actual spear. Interesting.
Now, what have we got here? It looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes.
Let's look at these paintings.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anno Lucis,
Oh.
5,190.
What's the 1190?
That's a funny
Okay.
date.
Oh, let's see. Maybe this is what we're after then. I kind of want to save our effort points, because I definitely think that is...
That date in 5,000 is something again. I wonder what in the world it means.
Okay, so it might be the date on this painting, though. Let's double check this here. Come on.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anno Lucis.
So...
5,190. That's a funny date.
1190, right? Didn't we try that already? I thought we tried that.
Doesn't work, damn it.
All right.
I really thought I was close.
1,190.
Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Coup de Lens by Paul Rubens.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Wait a second. So, I wonder if... Okay, so, hang on. So something's definitely getting thrown off because they mentioned that their year doesn't start in January, it starts in March. So, we're definitely off somehow.
It's Christ
Probably
on the
because of
cross
that.
as Longinus pierces his side with his spear. Rubens, he was a great painter.
Okay, so let's see here.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anno Lucis, 5,190. That's a funny date. The date's calculated in Anno Lucis. The 12th month is February? So that makes...
1191.
1,191.
Alright, we were close. We were so close. Damn you, math and calendars. Jaha! It was way better than that Bible puzzle, though. I will give them that. What do we do if Lord Mortimer walks in right now? I mean, like, seriously, we just totally broke into this guy's room. Oh, and it's closing behind us. It's closing behind us. Lovely. Oh gosh, it's resetting. How do we get out of here? This can't be good. Ah, some freaky deaky shit going on right here.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Guy with this many maps, definitely up to no good. He is trying to start some trouble. Nobody just willfully has this many maps. Our inventory's full, okay. Go ahead. Sit down. I am to occupy the Prussian army. Your delivery of cannons has ensured our victory. As agreed, I have notified the King of Prussia of the invasion plans. Army of the North, I will keep out of Belgium. Quick to return to Paris. King Louis is about to be decided dishonorably and it is impossible for me not to intervene. Should you have any missive to give to me, I invite you to go by, as per usual, our friend, Monsieur Peru. Okay. Interesting. So much stuff everywhere in here. Oh, wait, and where the hell? We got a map of Mortimer's office. That's awfully strange. Why is it? Okay, there we go. That was really weird. I regret to inform you that it will soon be impossible to ignore pressure from the Russians. Everything intention of supporting the Count of Provence and will recognize him as the regent of the Kingdom of France. Once King Louis has disappeared from the political stage, I'm sorry to announce bad news, but expect dark times ahead. Lovely. Okay, there we go. It's working that time. I must have been hitting the wrong button to bring up the map. It's weird. It's a map of Asia.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
This guy's all about world domination right here. Alright, what else do we have in here? Dear Lord Mortimer, I regret to inform you that our plans in Poland are set to fail. Russia and Persia are working in cohort to bleed our dear Poland. We have no power here. We continue to maintain pressure as best we can on the Prussian border, as agreed in our order to occupy Frederick William's army, but I do not know how long we can keep it up. Interesting. Interesting. Writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It's initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters and unable to find any slaves on the run. They kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as the wanted runaway. This is absolutely horrible. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. P.S. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth for me. Which, unfortunately, Elizabeth is dead. She got murdered, and we don't know who. We do believe that it was potentially a woman, and there is a good possibility that it was actually our mother that killed her, but we don't know for sure. There's definitely some dark, secret stuff in here.
It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
We don't have any politics skills, so we can't use any effort points to give us any extra clues. I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. Oh my gosh. My printing house has been confiscated and I am imprisoned in the fortress. If by chance you could intervene in my favor, I would be eternally in your debt. Should not be long in banning all Golden Order lodges from her territory. I think the Golden Order lodges, I believe that that's also what Emily and Washington were talking about. I think they were a part of that as well when we first met them. Our horizon has become considerably darker in the hope that you can help me, your friend. Okay.
Honey.
Honey.
Couldn't have hoped for better.
This guy's so seductive when he finds items. Ember.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Okay. Well, we got a skill out of that, so that's definitely helpful. The gift has been delivered. Should not retain his title much longer. His son will succeed him as planned, and we will be able to resume negotiations. Okay, so they're going to kill somebody to get negotiations open back up. Interesting. It's a map of the Americas.
This shows the forces present in America.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I thought I just heard the door open. Did somebody I think somebody's going to come in and catch us. My dear friend, with thanks for your service rendered and help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest, a ship bound in France has been chartered and brought a few corpses infected with the plague. Oh gosh, that is decimating our country at this moment in time. Be very careful with handling these boxes because if inadvertently opened, you risk spreading the disease all over France. My God, it's like early biological and chemical warfare almost, like sending over plague, you know? My friend has desired I've been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you propose. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Please find and close the list of all my colleagues. Okay. John Henry, John Bush. Thanks to your help, we shall soon be able to meet at a place. Coffee house. I look forward to seeing you as soon as possible. Hugh Smith. Well, well, well. There's a lot of world planning and domination happening behind the secret painting of the nightmare. Oh. Oh, God. Look at that painting up there with, like, the skin folded down off of the head and the eyeballs, like, rolling around. That's... What do we got? Something in a jar of formaldehyde?
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
Indeed. Okay, we got another book.
Something strange about this table.
Are they doing, like, experimentations in here? Oh my gosh.
What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies. Here on his desert island.
What?
But who is he doing autopsies on then? The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
Okay, well this is just keeps getting... Discovered immunity, Lord Mortimer science. Okay, so he's immune to science. We've got a bird feather on the ground, some weird occultist block with writing. Examine the material. Of course, we don't have any in linguistics, so we can't determine what that says.
Obsidian or onyx. Must weigh a ton.
Okay. Not much we can discover there.
Feathers. Pigeon, probably.
Found pigeon feathers. Okay, here is a skeleton missing his arm. Possible statement? Maybe.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton.
Ah,
that's morbid.
Poor Gustav.
The right hand is missing.
Dear Lord Mortimer. As agreed, I have changed your old lock for one of my invention. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, here is a model of your new lock if you appreciate my prototype. It is difficult to imagine how it all fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim being to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but to add a bit of spice. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, the aforementioned lock will open or will push the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. Interesting. I call my invention the Judgment of Faith because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. Holy crap. I hope you'll appreciate the irony of the situation. Gustav. Master Architect. Wasn't the skeleton's name Gustav? Did he kill the lockmaker so that nobody would know how to pick the lock and get into this creepy, creepy room back here? Yeah, it was, right? Okay, that's what I thought. My God. So was the punishment mean that like he made him test the lock out inaccurately and it cut his hand off? Oh, Gustav, you poor son of a gun. I do apologize for our morbidly disgusting host of this party, Lord Mortimer. What a sick, twisted a-hole. Almost as off as Resident Evil. Yeah, right? Oh my God, if anything moves or comes alive in here, I'm gonna scream like a child and we are going to run. I'm gonna burn this mother down if that happens. The tiger is dying on your demand. I have attacked a personal cutthroat of as many Englishmen as possible, though without the help of the French. I cannot hold them off much longer. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of your new rockets. Oh, they had rockets back in the 1700s. Glorious. Glorious. And hand locks that cut your hand off.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
Sounded like an iron mask?
An iron mask.
Duh!
I wonder who it's for.
My gosh. Wonder if they're gonna put that on Mother.
Look,
So many weird things in here.
Pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
Really? That would surprise you? At this point, nothing about Lord Mortimer would surprise me. I mean, you walk in, this dude's got this kind of crap on the wall, all in a secret hidden room, a lock that will punish him, and the architect named Gustav without a right hand back there? This guy should have zero surprises about Lord Mortimer at this current point.
It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action.
Ugh.
And in the middle, a chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
So he's making good business deals and getting lots of power.
Some goat
Wonderful.
skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for.
I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
Well.
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Okay. This also looks like a drawing of intestines. Okay. This guy's definitely into science. I think our inventory on that's full. Yep, okay. More to read. Be assured of my entire devotion. As agreed, will soon rise up. My network is striving to increase the pressure on the masses. The decision of assembly, which consists of voting the civil constitution of the clergy, is inflaming the region. All right. The people overwhelmingly reject the priests and swear loyalty to the state. If you can ensure that the convention will administer the following blow to the people, the issue will be resolved. Without wishing to direct you, a forced recruitment for a faraway conflict would be perfect way to arouse the people definitively. Your devoted servant. All right. We still haven't found the book. Inventory item, a key with a fire symbol. Okay. Magnifying glass,
Am I
perhaps?
seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope?
Or microscope, rather.
Incredible.
Magnifying glass.
Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
Okay, so we discovered that he is invulnerable to science. Okay, maybe we can use part of that key on this.
The motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
All right, there we go. So let's use the left key. And then we can unlock the other one for 0 points. Perfect. Key with an occultic water symbol added. All right, well. And we also got a collector coin. Okay, this is another pickup item.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
The guy's definitely got a lot of hobbies. A lot of free time, too, I would imagine, to partake of these. My dearest friend, our plans are going ahead wonderfully well. Axe has been voted. Your project of funding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank. As for the construction of the White House, it is still die to begin on October. I will accept no delays, you can trust me on this. I hope to see you soon, Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State. Well, 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 Mr. Jefferson. We also acquired another royal jelly, which we will consume right now. There we go. Raised up our effort points. Okay, search Mortimer's secret study. I mean, we've pretty well searched this room out. I don't think we've left any bone, bird feather, or formaldehyde dead carcass unturned at this rate. And yet, I don't think we've quite found what we were looking for. Oh, wait, there is more. We didn't look at this knife. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone. Note on the globe. Yeah, there you go. Exactly, Dark. Exactly. You were correct. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
Don't grab the knife. Don't grab the knife.
Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where?
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's how Gustav lost his hand.
Stone sword. It must be intentional.
Don't do it.
It's like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example.
Oh, we're gonna.
Judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time.
Don't touch it.
Absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Oh, we touched it. We touched it. I didn't add an inventory. Sarah's note. Okay, so we got Sarah's note. We gotta find a statue to put this sword in. All right, what else do we have? Go find your mother. You gotta go find your mother. Map of Europe. Okay, great. Got another letter. Whatever your project, it would seem that our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Your loving brother G. Postscript. I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding it at the present moment is conductive? Conductive. Rather, helps if you read things properly. As a friend of China, rest assured that you will be rewarded for your information. You need not worry about any scheming against us from Great Britain. Their representative will leave with no hope of any arrangements involving us. Lovely. What about this? Can we pick this little thing up off the floor? No. No, we're full. Okay, we're full up on those.
It's locked.
Uh-huh. Trait unlocked. Can we...
It's locked.
All right. Can I put the thing in it? Do I have a key? Can I put a sword in it? Maybe we have to come back to that later. All right. I think we're maybe done in here. Oh my god, if we open this, he's on the other side of the wall.
How am I gonna get out of here?
Oh, great.
Now?
Great, okay. Ugh. Oh, for Christ's sake. Is it backwards? Is it the same code backwards now? Uh, 9. Maybe?
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Okay. So maybe we just have to flip it the other way then, right? A note said something about the opposite on the cog. So yeah, I'm wondering if we do have to maybe flip it.
The mechanism passes through the wall. The wheels are the same on both sides. Chances are the combination I used on the other side works on this side too.
Well, obviously. Okay. So then this would technically be the third one. If it stays with the same pattern as the other side. Which would make this 1191. That would be the second. Something about the opposite shape. Well, yeah, I get that, but I mean, like, does it rotate based upon which one of these levers you're pulling? Because this one right here, well, I'm pointing as if, because this one was the one where we have with the little gear on it, would have been the third one on the other side. Right, yeah, we're on the mirrored side. But we just tried that. We just tried the code the other way and it didn't work. Because this one should be the third one, so it should have been 1191, right? Isn't that what we did? Oh, wait, unless... Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying we have to put that code in on the opposite side. Oh, God. Okay, wait a second. So if that's the case... Holy crap. Okay, so one has to be on the other side. All right, so this would be 9, right? That would put the one maybe face down. 1, 3, 5. I don't know. Does that look right, or do you think it would be? Oh gosh, yeah. They definitely did a very interesting thing with this. Not necessarily on a hex shape. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking maybe it's actually the 5 here. Because if you had 5, 4, 3. Oh shit. Okay, 5 and 1. So you have 5 and 1, 4 and 2, and 3, right? Because then you'd have 5, 6, 7. Oh no, yeah, Jesus. Well, it'd be 1, 9. So it'd be 9, 6. Because you go, oh, 0. You're right. Okay, you're totally right. I wasn't thinking about the 0 being in there, but you are correct. Okay, so yeah. So let's see here. Okay. So that would be 1. So we need that. So those should be good, right? And then we need to get this one back to the 9. I'm waiting for his head to explode from all of his overthinking. Oh my gosh, I know, it'd be so good. Draw it out. Oh, I know. That actually isn't a, let me see, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, so we should be good, because this should be 6 and 6, and then this one should be 4. Should be a 4. Those numbers are definitely not the easiest to read either. 6646, yeah. But it's crazy because those look like 9s because they're kind of like inverted the other way around. All right, let's give this a go. And
this looks like the same mechanism.
Oh my god! Oh,
on the other
dude.
side.
Okay, come on, man. Pull the lever. Just pull the lever. Jaha! There we go. Well done, chat. Well done indeed. Okay, my head's still there. We're good. That'd be so uncomfortable, though, if we walked out of there and Lord Mortimer was just sitting there. Booyah! Yes. Trade unlocked. Master of Escape. Very well done. Good save with the 0. I completely forgot that there was a 0 in there. Very well done. Whew. All right. Chapter 2 of episode 2 is done. What did we fail? Nothing. We didn't fail anything. Look at that. All right. We met Manuel. We got some information about von Wollner. We found the nightmare that my mother mentioned. We got to know Waldo, who's the little bird. Found a way of getting into the secret study. I got out of Mortimer's secret study without any trouble. I could have met Peru under strange circumstances. Interesting. So I wonder if we meet Peru. I wonder if meeting the Peru under strange circumstances is if we got stuck in Lord Mortimer's study and his secret study, because it gives us a success of getting out of it. So I do kind of wonder if maybe you got stuck there, if Peru would have also been coming in, because we did see that there was a note from Peru in there. So that's kind of interesting, but we didn't fail anything, so that's good. So hopefully we'll get a lot of experience points. Yeah, we got way more than last time. Way more. So we got 2,400 alone just for the objectives completed, 150 for traits unlocked, 100 for character traits revealed, 20 for new characters met, 100 for vulnerabilities exploited, and 600 items found. Okay. We are also currently at 2 hours and 16 minutes. We usually do take a quick, short break around the 2-hour mark of our stream. Been thinking about a Long Island all afternoon. My gosh, I drank so much over the holiday weekend, like it wasn't even funny. And it was so weird because it was like not planned at all. It just totally happenstancely unfolded to where everything revolving around the weekend was drinking, and my gosh, man. But I do tell you, I had some cognac, and I have to say, I think I might be developing a affinity for cognac. It was very interesting. I also watched a short documentary on how cognac is made, and it's very, very interesting stuff. Super interesting. Good choice. The Long Island, I'm assuming you're referencing, is a good choice, or are you a cognac fan? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave us right here on this. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna refill my beverage right here up. I'm gonna refill my beverage. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Pff, whiskey beats it. You know, I gotta say, I'm not a huge whiskey drinker. There is some whiskey that I enjoy, but I don't think I could sit down and just drink a lot of whiskey on its own. Another should have internet at work, so treating yourself at Bees. Very nice. Oh no, cognac. Oh, so you are a fan of cognac. Yeah. Oh, I agree. I definitely, I have to say, I really liked the taste of it. It was quite enjoyable. The restaurant we were at, though, there is a bottle that they sell by the glass, and I did not have this. I'm gonna just preface this with I did not have this. But the glass is $300 for one glass. The bottle, $4,800. That's insane. Absolutely insane. By the way, don't forget to add you. Yes, I will do that as well. I will do that as well, Dark Being. Absolutely. Give me a good bottle of tequila and I'm a happy person. I gotta say, tequila is another beverage I have not tried much of. Now, Solid, do you drink tequila just straight? Do you drink it neat, or do you drink it on the rocks? My grandpa used to spend thousands on bottles. That's the thing. I could see how you could do it relatively easily if you had the money, right? And I don't criticize anybody for doing it if they have the money to do it. By all means, if that's what you enjoy, go for it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But the question that I have in the back of my mind, right, is so much of that is, and with wine, right, is in the nuance of the taste of what you're drinking, right? So a $4,800 bottle of anything, could most people's palate even taste the nuances of that beverage? I don't know if they can. Like, I read something that said most people can't distinguish the flavors of wine past a $20 bottle of wine. So I just wonder, like, could you in fact taste the difference between a $300 glass of cognac and say like maybe a $5 to $10 or $12 or $30? I probably couldn't, but I'm sure there are people that can. But I would say, could the bulk majority of people do it? I don't know if they can. That's my interesting question. You drink shots of it usually? Okay. Shots. You love tequila, your ex didn't like its effect. Oh. Next time I'm home, I'll take a picture of the bottles. They're pretty. Oh yeah, definitely do. Please do, Jen. Please post those up in the Discord as well. I would love to take a look at those, because I'm also a fan of. I don't get to enjoy them frequently, and certainly not nearly as much as I would like. Any wine will make you vomit. What? What? Seriously, you there's not been one wine that you've tried that you've liked. That's kind of interesting, Joviticus. You've had some good wine that costs $300 plus, and some really bad wine that costs that much. Yeah, again, I could totally see, you know, everybody. It's just like that whole like Laurel Yanni thing. Everybody here is different, and then you have the white and the blue dress, because everybody sees a little bit different. So you know, I imagine everybody's palate would be very different as well, and of course your overall natural affinity toward flavors of what you prefer would come into play as well too. You can't drink wine with your old age anymore. It gives you a headache. Just the smell of wine gets you. Oh my gosh, man. I enjoy beer. I enjoy wine. I don't drink that often though. That's the thing. I do enjoy those things, but I very rarely partake of them. And it's the same with cigars. Like I really do enjoy sitting down and smoking a nice cigar, but I maybe get to do that like once a year or less. I used to smoke them a lot more when I was working in the corporate world and had a much larger disposable income. You can drink tequila all night long and be fine, but 2 glasses of wine will put you under the table. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. That's very intriguing. The Pies Porter wine? I don't think I've had that. I almost feel like now we need to make like a bar or like a drink lounge or something in the Assassin's HQ over on the Discord. We'll have to get some good grub in Cali during TwitchCon. Oh, absolutely. I will not. I promise you, Joe Vegas, I will not. Much as you have given everyone your word that you will not send them to a Stardew Valley, I will not force you to drink any wine. I think it's the sugar in the wine. Oh, that could very well be. I loathe smoking, and meds have ruled alcohol out. Oh no, Dark Being. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I totally get the thing too. Like most people don't enjoy smoking, and I certainly do not smoke cigarettes at all. I don't enjoy cigarettes are in a completely different realm than cigars and pipe tobacco, because those are not about inhaling them. And I've never felt like an addiction to the cigars, you know what I mean? Like I've never had that like undeniable craving to get them, and it's all about like the cultural history of like where the tobacco leaves come from, the process of making them, and then the taste. Like it's, to me, it's very similar to like what we're talking about with like the different like cognacs and whiskey and, you know, all those sorts of things. But I totally respect that. I get that. A lot of people are not a fan of any type of smoke being around them. A lot of people aren't even fans of like vape, which I don't think is technically a smoke, but a lot of people are not even fans of having that around them. So I mean, I respect that completely. There's a lot of food choices in San Jose. Oh, nice. I'm so jelly. Royal jelly. Okay, that being said though, I will be back in just a few minutes. I'll throw the music back up here. We'll probably still have the game music a little bit in the back, but that's okay. Turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I will say this before I get up and we put up our Be Right Back screen. If you have been here the whole time, please do take at least a couple of minutes to get up and just walk around and stretch your legs and get the blood pumping and flowing back into your legs. It is extremely good for your health, so please take care of yourselves. I will be right back, and we will continue on with Chapter 3 of Episode 2 of The Council. As soon as I can find my Be Right Back screen, that is. Here we go. Do it again, Dark Being. You'll see it right here. Just drinking some water real quick. There you go. Boop, 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 boop. Huh. Usually the cam's not over here. I had to move it over here because of the dots that show up over there for the effort effort meter. Let me get caught up on chat real quick here. Block it, code incoming. Oh, okay, hang on. Nobody look. Nobody look. Don't look. Don't look. Blocking the codes. All the codes. And the code is gone. Okay. All right, let me get caught up on chat real quick. Let me drop the music a little bits. All the bits, rather. There we go. Somebody actually dropped real bits. Takoyaki Gaming, 25 bits. Wednesday Taco Hype. Welcome to the stream, Taco. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. Thank you for stopping on in. And what the what? What the what? We got a subscriber alert from the one, the only, Mr. Helltrek himself. 2 months in a row. Thank you for the subscription, man. Very, very much appreciate it. Super, super, super appreciate that. And with that, we get this. Maybe. There it is.
I'm coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Yes! Welcome on back to the League of Digital Assassins Subtrain. Mr. Helltrek, thank you so very, very much for the continued support. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Okay, real quick though, I'm gonna get caught up on this real quick. Okay, never! Dude, Dark Being, what time is it there? Okay, food is coming, BRB. Ooh, the delicious foods, Jovi. All the delicious foods. 12:34 a.m. Oh, I mean, that's early, but that's not nearly as bad as I would have thought for some reason. Thought it was way later than, yeah, same, Jen, I did too. That's not bad at all, no. Chaotic D-Cook, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for coming back on in. I come here for Raikkoen's pretty setup, and I get a prettier BRB screen. Thank you so much, Chaotic. How are you doing? How are things going? Hopefully everything is going well for you. Agent Knuckler, you get a loud, bass track instead. Yeah, that I don't know, the YouTube volume is super weird with the capture card and OBS. It's very strange. Very strange. He was going past his 2-hour mark, so he needed to get up and walk around. Yes, and I had to get some water. I ran out of tea in my cup, so now I have some delicious Topo Chico, which is carbonated mineral water. It's actually really, really good. Definitely enjoy it. Hope you're right back. Like his screen says, you're procrastinating lit homework. Raikkoen, save me. Definitely don't procrastinate too much. Just get it done, get it out of the way, and then you can relax. You can take a breather. I know how difficult it is, though, to get that going sometimes, though. It's definitely interesting. The executioner has arrived. You like my hat? Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the 2 prototypes that I had made. I have a vendor that I'm in the works with. I just got to save up some monies. And then we will be rolling out hats. I think we might start with shirts first, though, because the shirts I can basically do with a 0 cost entry, meaning that I don't have to buy any actual items. We can do like a Teespring campaign. So I think we might start with that, and then the money that I make from the shirts, I might roll straight into a run of hats. I do have to order, I think it's a minimum of 25 hats. So they would all be the exact same, maybe 25 of the exact same hat. But the benefit to that is that this place that I'm looking at manufactures the hat from the ground up. So everything would be custom made to our channel here, which I think would be great. You tell him I'm coming. You tell him I'm coming. I'm bringing hell with me. That's absolutely right, Helltrack. Again, thank you so much for the resub. And Taco, thank you for being here and for those bits. I really do appreciate that. Wednesday hype indeed. Hype. Well, hope you enjoy it. Thank you, a Dark Being. Thank you. Seriously, that is beyond generous of you. And again, thank you for always being here. Thank you for your pro tips when we were foraging our way through the darkest dungeon. I almost said fondling our way through the darkest dungeon, but I feel like that would have been a totally different game. So apparently my brain is on something else other than darkest dungeon. But seriously, Darkbane, thank you for being here and hanging out with us all the time, and that is super generous of you, so thank you. And once I get around to it, maybe I can do a stream. We can do a stream run of that. It would be super cool. Max Hype, how you doing, Taco? How is your day going? Where did you design your hat again? So the design I did myself. I did all the art and everything on my own. I took it to a local vendor who did the prototypes, which I was very I wasn't quite happy with it because it's got a puff embroider and some of the foam is poking through. Not some, a lot. I'll be honest. A lot of the foam is ripped through the actual stitch of the embroidery, which to me is not the quality that I want represented. And I also don't think it's fair to charge someone for a product that I believe is not up to standards. I know I wasn't really happy with paying for these 2 hats that I got. Oh, technically I got 3. I guess 2 is not accurate. I did get 3, and I know that I was not happy with paying for them, but I did it anyway because on the stream you can't really see it. But if I'm going to put it out there, it's going to have our channel, you know, our name associated with it. I don't want anything but the highest quality going to all of you. I feel that's the least that I can do in terms of providing merchandise that people have asked for. I would be very upset if let me put it this way. If I went to somebody else's stream and I ordered something from them and this is what showed up, I would not be thrilled with that, and I don't want to put that out there for everyone else. That's probably the nicest and most politically correct way that I could say that. Did you know that Streamlabs now has a store for people? I did not. I definitely will have to look into that as well. We're never gonna get we are gonna get hats, Solid. I promise we will get hats. I really think that they need to be the highest quality hats for you guys. You would personally like a life-size cardboard Raikkonen cutout? I wonder if I could make that happen. Maybe I wonder if we could make like one of those, what are they called, like fat heads? We could do like a Raikkonen fat head or something. That would be pretty good. Give me ice cream, please. You need to get in touch with his designer. I did have a designer that did the emotes for us, Kira Cub. She does great work. Last I had heard, she was on a break from commissions. So once she kind of gets back in touch, or not back in touch, but once she kind of maybe opens the doors to commissions again, or once I see it, I wouldn't have a problem giving her info out. But until I see that, I don't want to do that because I don't want to flood her with a bunch of other people when she's not taking commissions. I feel like that's kind of irresponsible on my part, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong way of thinking about it. But yeah, but Kira Cub did these emotes, and I think she did a fantastic job. I would like to get back in touch with her to have... I probably would need to pay her for merchandise rights and get a much higher resolution image, but I think it eventually would be cool to be able to put our emotes on stickers and stuff like that. But I do need to pay her merchandising rights for that, because that's a good business thing to do, and I feel like that's a responsible thing to do. Because I never discussed merchandise with her, so I feel like I would need to go back and do that. As someone who's in a creative industry myself, I know I would be very upset if somebody used my work without my permission in ways that we didn't discuss, so I think that's the least I could do. I did my own art for my hat, yeah, and for this is, I did the little Raikkonen face that's on the BRB screen, and like our welcome screen, which is the same thing. This like Loda HQ logo thing I made. I do need to do, like, I have one that I've started on for Joviticus, but I've just been so busy I haven't had much time to finish that, unfortunately. Yeah, I will pay you. We can talk about it after I get off stream. I can see if it's something that maybe I could do for you. Unfortunately, I love doing art and I love creating design and stuff. I just don't have a lot of time to do it, unfortunately, which is why I actually outsourced doing the 2 emotes. With cheese fry with the integrity. Cut out hype. Yeah, right. Dude, make a rye fat head. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Please. Oh, you know Kira Cup. Yeah, you should. She's part of Twitch Witch. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen her art and stuff posted on the Twitch Discord. She's a wonderful person. She did some of Joviticus's art as well for his channel. Wouldn't a miniature one be better for Heltrek so he can put it on his weights? Oh snap, Rye stickers. Yeah, I would love to get some other stuff going. Oh, we do. I offered my emote artist that and he said no. Oh no. Put stickers on your glasses, then you can see Rye all the time, right? Okay, looks like we're all caught up here. But yeah, Chaotic, you can message me through Discord or Twitter or whatever you want. If it's something that I could maybe do efficiently and quickly, I wouldn't have a problem helping you out in any way that I could. I just, like, I feel bad because, like, I have some art that I want to do for Joviticus, and I've done some stuff for him. I did his panels. Like, panels and stuff I can do really quickly. The Raikoan head, that took me quite a bit longer to do that. Oh, you offered to pay him percentages and he said no, I can do it, but he doesn't want any money. And that's totally cool, right? Like, that is super cool of him as an artist. I know there are people that are like that. I don't know, like, I just never talked to her about it, and I would just feel really bad if she has something in place for merchandising rights and I didn't have that conversation with her. I just feel like that's very irresponsible of me as a person. And like I said, it's the same thing. Like, if somebody took one of my photographs or anything that I filmed or something and then used it for something else without at least like, I'm not saying that I would charge everybody, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, at least the conversation. But I love and want to support them. Yeah, and that's totally understandable. But, like, if they're cool with it, then that's cool. But at least you asked. There are a lot of people who don't even do that. I've even seen some people that have taken other people's art, like, for emotes and stuff, and then have been trying to resell it to other streamers as emotes, and it's not even their art. And, like, that's absolutely horrible. So I should take down the Raikoan sex tape? Well, no, I mean, that's obviously free to distribute. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to see that? No one. Link it. Oh my gosh. It would probably be me screaming like when Ashley died in Until Dawn. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's get back into this though. I want to try to get through this today so that we can do some Detroit Become Human next Wednesday. Spoilers. I'm sorry, Chaotic. Okay, to be fair, Until Dawn has been out long enough. I mean, I'm like the worst culprit of this though, because I don't, and she doesn't have to. You can save her. I just screwed up, which is pretty common on my channel. So you can save her. It's like there's total gameplays where she lives, I'm sure. I'm not even gonna click on that link. I don't even want to know. That's so, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure it's not a real link, but my god, the chance that it did go to something would be hilarious. Screwed up. What else is new? Yeah. Oh man, that's just the kind of channel this is here. Lots of bad decision making. All right, we got points. We got 4 points available. I feel like we need points in this stuff, but I hate putting points in it because we have to put double the points in it to get anything useful out of it. We have been doing pretty good with these though. We still have 4 more points. Well, don't know between you and Kim Kardashian. I think we'd all go with yeah. Right? Arzalin, welcome back. Welcome back. How'd the tour go? Did the tour go well? Were they all impressed with our cable wrapping management skills? Or the Fisher with the Canon C200 on it? Science. Okay, we'll do one in. I feel like manipulation's pretty high up there. We've been doing pretty good in that. We'll put another one in the cultism. We don't have any. We do have, I guess, one in linguistics now. Yeah, the C300 stole the show. Oh, C300. My god, I don't even know what camera it is. C200. No, I was right. Okay, well, now you're just confusing me, man. Now you're just confusing me. Stole the show, that and the red body. Oh, very nice. Very nice. The red has such a weird name for stuff though now, like the red weapon helium. Like, I mean, how many more names can we add on to that thing? It's absolutely bananas. Linguistics. So we would have to put 2 points in this to move it up even 1. We have nothing in politics. Look at that. We're just like, we do not care about politics at all. Not one bit. Having carbonated water might actually not have been the best choice while trying to talk on stream. Subterfuge. 3 points. We have 3 points. Let's do another one in science. Because science! Bring that up. And then we'll put one more there. I think that's a pretty good investment. Mr. Tequila Bot says you look a bit parched, sip sip. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Tequila Bot. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm gonna greet the bots, why not? Bots need loving too, right? But does the bots follow the 3 laws? I don't know. That's a good question, I don't know. Okay. I mean, we were talking about like tequila and cognac pretty earlier, so the internet is listening. That was a pretty quick turnaround. We got some tequila in here pretty quick. Okay, so we can equip 3 more manuscripts. Let's do 1 in logic. I feel like we need a lot more logic than what we have right now. It's not really a bot, but is made by a friend who is lurking. Oh, nice. Very nice. My type of bot. There you go, Solid. We got a bot in here just for you, Solid. We got the tequila shot bot right here for you, sir. I bet you could guess. Right. Welcome on in, Redfish. Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you for stopping back in. It's always good to see you here, sir. How is your week and Wednesday going? We got 2 more points. 2 more points. What else do we have? We have a science, politics. Let's do 1 in politics. We don't have any skills in that right now, so we could spend a manuscript on that. Etiquette might be another one we should do, or let's double down on politics. There we go. Bring up our political correctness. That's what I was going for. Mr. Tequila Bot. That's brilliant. Okay, we got the apprentice talent.
Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
Okay. So we're potentially looking for a statue for the sword, unless there's a giant rock and it's like a giant King Arthur reference. Oh my, what's happening over there?
I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
Is that even the right ear? Maybe this ear. There we go. Let me get in there. Oh, wait. Look for your mother, spy on... Oh, God. Why with the decisions? Always with the hard choices. Positive response so far from all the streams. Still trying to learn the Twitch API/IRC to make him real. It started as a fun jab at Hydrobot. Nice. That's pretty good, Redfish. How much time have you put into coding and stuff? And what language are you writing Tequila Bot in? That's super funny. Yeah, the Hydrobot thing gets me a little bit too. I guess I don't quite understand. I mean, it's smart, I guess, to stay hydrated, but I don't quite understand where that whole thing took off from. But that is pretty good. Okay, so should we look for our mother, or should we spy on Wolner and his eminency over here? I feel like this whole game has been about us trying to find our mother and us constantly just putting that on the back burner. And I'm not like super motivated to look for her, considering all we've seen is flashbacks of her shooting people, torturing people. I don't know, it just sounds kind of weird. Sounds super weird. Is it written in IRC? Like the old, wasn't IRC like a chat room language? Gonna move to the phone so you can starfish the bed, so prepare for spelling mistakes. Darkman, no worries, man. I cannot type on any keyboard. I can't even talk keyboard. I can't use any of the keyboards to say what I'm trying to say to you all. So don't worry about your spelling. Mine's really bad too. On any keyboard. Not much. I have not picked yet. Really starting to look into it yesterday. Oh, nice. I wish she was my mother. I'm hiding from her rather than trying to find her. Yeah, I feel like that's what we've done, really. I don't think we've really done much to actually look for her. Herder. Right? Oh my god, it was so bad. The keybirds. All of the keybirds we be looking for. We be looking for mother, or are we spying on Pickle Burglar? Well, it can be written in any language, but apparently Twitch uses IRC for chat. Okay, that probably makes the most sense to utilize that as your language then. I feel like that might give you the most flexibility. Mr. Tequila Bot, popping up in streams and making me drink a lot. There you go. There it is. Tagline right there. Boom. Put it on a box, label the bot. There you go, Redfish. Done and done. Okay, I don't know. I do not know what we should do here. Can we not look for our mother after we spy on them? Like, is this such a definitive choice? We can't just be like, hey, okay, great convo. Now I gotta go look for my mother. We really can't do both? This streamer's gone Irish. Is that Irish? I feel like that's not quite Irish. But maybe it is. To fish? All right, look or spy. Our mother's in the fireplace. Look at that. Our choices is these two guys that obviously work out, or this hot fire. I don't know. Bluefish. Two fish? Bluefish. What if we spy on them and they don't say anything interesting, though? One fish. All the fishes. Oh, my gosh. I mean, we have the stone dagger, right? I mean, like, can we not use... I mean, like, do we not get the opportunity to ever use this again? I hate choices. I mean, I pick a game that's all based on choices, but then I say I hate choices. Makes a lot of sense. Makes the perfect amount of sense. All right, let's do it. Let's spy. I'm sorry, Mother. Sorry.
We must absolutely inform.
They're not gonna see us back there?
How long has he
we
been trying
unlocked
to
Snooper.
collect all the spears?
We're just gonna stand at the fire nonchalantly.
The first one, 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we have.
That's true,
But
Solid.
He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
I can see very well you do not understand.
If we stand
You
still,
have
he
done
can't see
nothing
us.
less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What?
I mean, like, seriously, we're standing right in plain
Why
sight.
not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you did.
Right.
So, my son,
Right.
what can we do for you?
Oh God! Oh God! Speak about this stone sword. Delve deeper into their discussion. Deeper.
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention.
Seemed important. Psychology, manipulation.
You brought spears as well, then?
What? Did Mortimer ask you to bring him holy spears too?
Yes,
he did.
but
He did.
I thought I was the only one.
We brought all
How many of them
the
have you
spears.
brought?
We brought them all. Like
18 and not
50.
any relic even remotely to do with them, in fact.
You only brought 18.
spears?
Yeah, we brought 50.
How many of them exist in all?
We're so much better.
No one knows. Especially as there is only one authentic one.
Well, there's only one authentic one. Use the sword. Stab him with a stone sword.
Well, please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Okay, all right. I'll go look for Mother now. I'm glad we made the choice. I'm glad we decided to hide right next to where they were talking. Yeah, nothing to see here. Still just standing here. Okay, I'm gonna go. Gonna go. You hate choices because you never make the good choices that saves people. Oh, it's so sad, but so true. I think we were safe, no computers for many years in the game, right? That's exactly how I spy. That's what I learned at spy school. To stand very still and look at an amber fire. Burning, hot, glistening magma. Apparently it's a volcano in the fireplace. Yeah, that would be hilarious if we could... Well, now what? Find the origin of the sword left by your mother. Okay, so now we get to do both. So spying must have been pretty good. Okay, statue. It's a sword stone statue. Statue. Where have we seen this statue? Statue, can you hear me? Tell me where you're hiding. Going to put something inside of you. Spoiler alert. It's a sword made of stone. What was that? Ooh, a coin. A coin. Well, by the looks of Pepto, I believe he acts first before choosing. Right? Oh, Pepto Shep. The legacy of Pepto. You got rid of everyone in the galaxy in just a brief moment. Thank goodness for context, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess maybe we should go downstairs. I really don't remember. Okay, where did we see a statue? We saw the statue that had the leaves covering his man bits. I mean, there's art all over this flippin' place. Okay, so I mean, that guy likes that statue a lot. He's not big into exposed marble, apparently. That sounds like a great place for a sword, right? Well, this dude has a spear, but that, I mean, like, obviously we're not putting a sword in that. The sword in between the stones. I also need to do, like, the Heartstickle shirt as well. Like, that's another shirt that's on my list of merch, is the Punch Straight and the Heartstickles. Didn't it say the sword was weathered? Oh, so you're thinking maybe it's outside? You might be right. Can we go outside? I don't know if we can go back outside.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Open. Okay, that was the door we originally came into when we arrived here, but I don't think we. Yes, I want that shirt. Yeah, I need to get that going too. And I have a mental design for a Mass Effect shirt as well, but we haven't been able to make that yet. Okay, wait, what if we talk to this guy?
What can I do for you, sir?
Use the sword to hack open the door.
Service day and night, sir.
That would be pretty awesome, actually. We can tell you your host. I have a few questions about the manor. Maybe that one. I was wondering if you could help me out. We can tell you, okay, let's try this. What can I find on the ground? What's on the first floor? Second floor. May I walk outside? There we go, yeah.
What is outside on the island exactly?
Can we go outside?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests.
Maybe the gardens?
If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival.
It won't let us go out the door.
If you would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery.
Okay.
May I help, sir, in any other way?
No, you've been most helpful. Thank you. Good day. Take your leave. Is the Mass Effect shirt just two characters standing still with a dialogue option screen? Oh my god. Oddly, that would be incredibly fitting, but no. That's not quite what I had in mind, but that would be pretty flippin' hilarious. Okay, this goes to that small salon room. Oh wait, we want a map. Sounds like a gardens thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Dark. Dining hall, library, so portrait gallery. Okay, so we got to turn and go back this way. Service stairs. Okay, we got to go this way. It's going to be Pepto Shep shooting the kid. It is going to have Pepto Shep on it. That is all I will say for now. There is other things on it as well, but the only thing I will confirm at this point is Pepto Shep will make an appearance. There will also be several other references to our playthrough on it as well. I thought we were gonna like grab the butter. Look at there's butterflies all over this place. You would think they would die from being trapped inside. I mean, like, there can't be that much of a food source for butterflies indoor, right? Nah, it's his murder board. With Shep's name on it. Oh my god. The memorial board? That would just be so horrible. It's like a memorial board, but then like Pepto Shep's like touching it, and like, you know, it's got the figures of the other one like as an image on the memory wall, like touching his hand back. Better one would be a dialogue box with a blue option being buy me a burger and a red option a vegan equivalent. True point, Solid. No one is that tall to list. Oh, no one's that tall to list all of the names. Oh my gosh. But see, that's my trick though. It's like a 6-part shirt with just names listed on it. Collect all 6 to see who Pepto Shep murked in Mass Effect. Okay, this is the portrait gallery. So we gotta go through the portrait gallery. Maybe we can go, maybe this is where we could go. Although if this was the door to the garden, why wouldn't we have been able just to go through there? Doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's the stairs. Trophy room, portrait gallery, okay. Let's run over here. Oh wait, Washington, what are you doing out here? What are you doing?
Is everything all right, my young friend?
Ask him about the sword. Yeah, maybe. What do you know?
Mr. President, you might be able to help me. I'd like to know where that sword comes from. Any idea?
It reminds me of the statues in the garden. I can't guarantee it, but you ought to go and see. You never know, do you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
You're quite welcome. See you soon.
See you later, Mr. Washington. Okay, so we were totally on the right path. Seems a little strange they would have put him so close to the gardens, only to tell you to go to the gardens. Also, to be fair though, I kind of blotched some of those earlier puzzles and clues, so maybe that is kind of beneficial. Oh, we've been here. Oh yeah, this is the weird statue covering Man-Bit. So, holy God, man.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Well, thank you. Where are the gardens? Over this way? Thank you, I'll just be on my way. We went through the portrait gallery. I don't think this goes to the gardens. I don't think we've ever... Oh. Yeah, what? This is not to the gardens. This just takes us to the same place that we've always been going to. That guy looks like Vega from Street Fighter. It really does. He just needs the claws. He's just missing the claw hands. What the heck? We went through the... Okay, so wait a minute. Is there another door inside of the portrait gallery that we're missing? Yeah, I don't... That doesn't make any sense. He said we had to go through there. What? I think this guy's a liar. Where the heck are the gardens? Oh, wait, can we go out this door? Oh, well, hello, there we go. So kind of it to put a door indicator on the map.
Probably came from this garden, but what could it have been used for?
Oh, hello, Peru. I don't think it's that statue, but, what is this cord running from? It's like a rope. Any other door in the portrait room itself? Yeah, the stream delay, obviously, but, yeah, we did find the door outside. Okay, we're looking for a statue. Gotta be maybe one of those statues over there. I'm gonna talk to Peru real quick, though. This guy doesn't like us. In fact, he probably... Woo, we jumped there. Probably hates us.
Well, Monsieur de Richet.
Well, Peru.
What brings you here?
Just out for a brief walk outside.
I tell you what I'm looking for, Monsieur Peru.
Dude!
Promise to keep it to yourself?
Hell no.
He's immune to it.
Anybody who gives you a promise like that is an unmitigated liar.
Oh, great. Okay.
Trust no one, Monsieur de Richet, or you'll soon be a dead man.
Well, I mean, at least he's...
I bid you good luck. You'll need it.
Hey, okay, bye. Okay, we messed up. Sorry. Have a great day. Okay, he's gone. All right. We gotta displays immunities and vulnerabilities. Negative effects. Okay, there we go. Negative effect is gone from that interaction we had. Although this, I'm curious to see where this little rope leads. We'll have to follow that around, perhaps, to see what we can find. There we go. We got some more royal jelly. Just like most of the French. Oh, we got another book. Can't pick the book up. Can't do really much back here. We cannot search. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Leave. Okay, we can't search, but there's definitely something. There's definitely something right there. We can see it, but we can't do anything with it, apparently. Okay. Let's see here. Statue. I don't think the wolf would have a sword. No, probably not. Ah! Sweet labyrinth of bushes. How do I get out of here? Okay, wait, let's go. Okay, wait, let's just look at this one, see what it says.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart.
So, okay, maybe we should stab it in the heart with a knife?
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae.
Okay.
She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage, if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island.
Oh.
Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
Observe the crack.
Let's see.
Why not? Why not observe the crack? Oh, now we're examining the crack.
A crack as long as my finger.
Not gonna. We're just gonna thrust a sword into the crack now. It's a good thing this stream is set to mature. Doesn't fit. Oh. Did it fit?
What's going to happen if I've got it wrong?
I would assume nothing. I would assume nothing is going to happen.
Here's the famous Ariadne's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
Yeah, but see, it runs straight to this bush. So the sword definitely not in the right place, I don't think. Yeah, this we definitely need to have this set to mature. Can you give me my sword from your crack back, please? Pull out.
I'll try something else.
The sword. The sword always fits in the crack. Well, it did in that instance. It looked to be a pretty perfect fit in a crack that did nothing for us. Oh my. Alright, how do we get around over there? Okay, so, oh wait, we found the thread again. Thread continues to run that way. Okay, so let's see. Looks like the thread comes through. What about that? What's that guy doing? Some statue. Technically, we should behave with the lady present in the form of Jen. I'm not going to speak for Jen, but I think if Jen had a problem, she would say something. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we got that. All right.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Oh my gosh. I mean, technically right now in the chat, she is the old, well, Joviticus is here, but he's lurking, so out of the active chatters, Jen is the only one with a sword at the moment. Let's remember the mythos.
I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want.
She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon. 9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur. It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated.
That's
Women are
hilarious.
harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims.
Okay, I gotta hang on. We gotta hear that again. I
seem to
was not
recall
paying
that her
attention.
fate was not something you'd want.
Okay, phase not
She
something
was
you want.
punished for the sins of her husband.
Okay.
She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon. 9 months
Okay.
later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur.
Oh,
It's
so we need to
crazy
put
see to what
the
extent women have always been mistreated.
we need to put the knife in the
Women are
Minotaur.
harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims.
Okay, we need to
All right.
find the
Let's continue
Minotaur
anyways.
and stab it in the heart with the stone sword. Oh gosh, what's happening? Why are we in a
I wonder what this
cutscene?
kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden.
Kiosk?
Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
Okay, so that's gonna probably open. Look at this. By the design of this is probably gonna open into a spiral staircase. Once we figure out how to. Oh, open it.
It's like a sort of opening mechanism.
Spoilers. Indeed. All right, let's study the mechanism. We can't press it yet, though.
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped.
Ah. Oh.
There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
That is smart. We already did this. We gotta wait a minute on that. We don't want to get like Gustav and lose our hand.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, what is this? Key with an occult earth symbol. All right, the question though is where is that Minotaur statue? Right there. All right, here we go. Let's find out how wrong I was.
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos and Pasiphae.
Right. Let's hear the
Asterion
legend.
was the son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos.
Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born.
He has a
Everyone
couple of
knows
swords
his
in
famous
him
Minotaur.
already, so
Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation.
that's lovely. All right, here we go. Let's just
The
observe
statue has a crack in it.
and stabby.
Right. We'll soon see.
Fingers crossed. Did anything happen? I don't think anything happened. Nailed it! Yeah, right. I mean, it looks like it matches those other swords pretty well, though.
Asterion.
Just don't think anything happened.
Let's go.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, right. Twisted. Oh, was there an option to? I don't think there was an option to. What about the Kios thing? Yeah, I'm gonna maybe go, yeah, that would be amazing if it was like, twist the sword, put salt in the wound. Okay, yeah, we'll go back, we'll double back, we'll check the kiosk. The kiosk. Royal jelly. So many options. So many options. I don't think it did anything though, because I think we would have heard something, or maybe there would have been like a small cutscene. And I have a feeling we don't want to push this without being right. All right, let's see here though. What other options do we have? What other choices? So it looks like that fits in every single statue out here from the look of it, which is awfully strange. And yet this thread, where's the thread actually lead to?
Icarus.
Okay, Icarus doesn't look like it has a crack, which would make sense because that's a totally different
Son of Daedalus
mythos, I think, right?
Impossible to mistake him with those wings.
You think the sword being the right item allows it to be pushed? Okay.
He fell to his death.
We can give it a shot. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is we're going to get poisoned, right?
Well, let's keep going.
All right, we'll give it a go. It's definitely worth a shot. I think out of everything that's out here so far, though, that is the one that makes the most sense. It does have other swords in it already, so... For science! Right? Oh, God! It got us! Oh, it got us!
What's wrong? Either I'm imagining things or my hand was pricked. It had poison on it. My head. I feel hot.
Oh, boy. Alright. Well, that didn't work. How do we get back there, though? It was worth a shot, though. We definitely gave it a go.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth. And if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
Ah, okay.
Architect and genius inventor. He built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur. I seem to recall that he told Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead. And when Minos found him, he threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus. Every action causes a reaction.
We didn't look at that one. So let's double back and check that one. I don't think we looked at that one either. Did we look at this one? I don't think we looked at this one.
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur. I seem to recall he took the decision to confront the Minotaur. He killed the beast, but if it weren't for Ariadne's help, he would have been trapped in that labyrinth forever. In short, yet another hero who wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, I'm probably being a bit harsh. I mean, we do owe him the foundations of Athens. In other words, the Republic. Render therefore unto Caesar what is Caesar's.
Interesting.
I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma. Minos, son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue.
There's a crack in all of the statues. What are you talking about? All right, well, we definitely need to take the sword.
Asterion.
What was the description on the plaque near the kiosk? Let me go back. I'll double back. We can read it again. Oh. Let's see here. Read the message.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment, to unlock all possibilities. Right, so I think we've looked at all of the statues now. Okay, so the rope goes to Theseus.
Theseus. Looks like a crack has been made on his torso.
Right. And I mean, that's a thing. Okay, like the lady over here was punished for her husband's crimes, so I mean, it's not like she really did anything. Maybe you have to stab the person who helped him with the thread idea. The thread idea would be, I believe, this one, because it said something about he was related to that, and I was curious about that too.
Theseus.
Let me see if we can take the sword out. I'll try it.
Let's try something else instead.
And I mean, Icarus was his son, and he threw him in here. And I mean, if this statue back here was the guy who created the labyrinth, I don't think that sounds like he's that just. Takoyaki Gaming, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for dropping in and hanging out with us. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. And again, thank you so much for everything.
He and his queen, Pasiphae, were the monarchs of Crete.
Okay, they're the monarchs of Crete.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Thing is, I don't think we're gonna get any sort of audible recognition. We tried the one up front. Well, that's not entirely true. We put the sword in there, but we didn't try to open it after that. Did Icarus have a...
Icarus?
I don't think Icarus had a crack, though, did it?
From Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity.
Yeah, see, he doesn't have a, he doesn't have a place for the sword.
If I remember rightly, Icarus was the son of Daedalus. He found himself confined to the labyrinth with his father after his father betrayed Minos. And his father's plan to escape from the labyrinth wasn't any more successful. Man, that kid was jinxed.
Okay, so it's definitely not Icarus. We can't do anything with Icarus.
Well, let's keep going.
When you can't figure out Sea of Thieves riddles because you're dumb, you quit. Did they put riddles in Sea of Thieves? How is the update? I know they just put the update out. Right. Just. Oh, you wish Sea of Thieves would go on sale?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it probably will at some point. I feel like it might be too easy for the lady that's right by the kiosk, though, but I also feel like she's the only one who, from the sounds of things, wasn't really Like, she was just punished for what her husband did. I mean, that doesn't make her unjust. But does she have...
Pasiphae,
I don't think she has a
daughter of Perseus,
place to put
and
the
sister
sword
of
either.
Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Yeah, so she... Okay, so Icarus and this one are out.
I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want. She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon. 9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur. It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated. When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims. Alright, let's continue anyways.
So maybe it is the first one. Maybe we do need to put the sword in the person with the thread and then come back and try the... I'm not really hearing too many stories about them doing anything that was really that just, though.
Ariadne.
Yes, the update is nice. It introduces the Megalodon. We killed it last night. Yeah, I saw the screenshot of it. That's pretty crazy. Is there other stuff besides just the Megalodon? They're still pushing the Game Pass, so I think it'll be a while, because the thread guy basically cheated the system. Well, that's, yeah, and I mean, that's true. Let's see here, though.
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island.
Okay, so it's not Theseus then, because, I mean, if he didn't live up to his word, I mean, that wouldn't make him very just. There's a whole set of riddles leading up to the Mega. Outside of that, a lot of quality of life and cosmetics have been added. Oh, nice. I'll definitely have to go check it out. Huh. Right. So I don't think it's Theseus. It's not Icarus. It's not the lady by the kiosk.
Let's see.
I mean, she technically would be helping him cheat it. So, I mean, does that mean she's not just? Stab her. Well, we did this before, but we didn't try the plate, so we'll do that real quick. And then, I mean, I feel like the one that was, like, back in this back corner over here, like, didn't he throw both of them into the labyrinth that he created? So, I mean, is it technically him since he's judging them and created the labyrinth? Like, I mean, would that technically be what they're maybe referencing? I think you have to be just and do the right thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that too, but I'm not really seeing anybody in this story that did quite, you know, the right thing per se. Ah, God. Right, it's not that one. What about Deadliest? Which one was that one, Dark? Was that this guy back here, or the one back over in this corner? I gotta go grab the knife real quick. This is really strange, though. I'm not quite sure what they're quantifying as making someone just in this particular instance. I mean, at this point, we can just try them all, because I don't think, like, it's not giving us any additional negative side effects. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe if we push the thing a bunch of times, we die or something.
Try something else.
And like a couple of them don't have the ability to put the sword in them. Ah. The one who made the labyrinth. Okay, yeah, that's kind of maybe what I'm wondering too. If that's perhaps the situation. So this is the dude that made the labyrinth.
Daedalus.
It would probably help if we could translate the plaques too, maybe.
Hey, there's a crack in this statue too.
I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I mean, at this point, I guess we just systematically go through them until the stupid thing opens, because at this point, all we have left is Theseus and the other one over there. Watch, it just straight up kills us. Nope. All right. Hot-headed. Well, we got another trait. All right, so we only have, I mean, we only have 2 left. I really don't, I mean, I don't quite know how it would be Theseus if he, like, told her that he was gonna marry her and then straight up killed the beast and then left her.
You never know.
After she helped him? I mean, I feel like that's not very just.
Minos. The crack is in the region of the heart.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely... Well, there's only one left after this, so if this doesn't work, I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll find out, though. Press the button. Okay. Alrighty. We got bloody handprints on the wall here. Okay, I don't know. Is it just me, or like, did anybody hear anything in that guy's story that would have pointed him out as the just one?
Ah!
Oh god, we're gonna die from the poison. Oh no!
Again?
Bullet! Oh, we're having a vision. Just kidding. We're having a vision. We're okay. We're okay. We're going on a vision quest.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
Uh-oh. Don't do it, Manuel. Don't do it.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything.
Arslan with 100 bits.
I wasn't aware.
Thank you for the
you had a
biddies.
choice.
What's going on here?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciate that, sir.
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Oh, obey me. Swear to me! Give me the bits. The.
What was that?
Off work.
That's the 3rd time in 3 days.
Congratulations, Jen. Great to be done with work, I'm sure. Oh, we got a bloody nose to go with that bloody wall. Yeah, that's such a great emote. Yes! Unless it's just because he later becomes king. Maybe. I don't know. I really didn't. I really didn't read anything in there that would have made me think that any of those people were quote unquote just. But again, I wonder if it's because we weren't able to like read the plaques. Like, I wonder if we had a different skill set, if that would have like maybe made it easier. Celebratory ice cream. We do need to get rid of this negative effect, though.
Amber crystals.
Amber crystals. So we do need to drink that, or eat it, or whatever. All right, let's work our way through this dark, creepy tunnel that had blood on the entrance. I'm sure no harm could come to us.
Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like
I'm
my
out.
mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh?
All right,
This is
Jen.
silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Oh, you're out of ice cream. I thought you were saying you're out like you're out of the stream, but I think you're saying you're out of ice cream. I was about to say, drive safe. She must have used her clothes. Inspect the bandages with science!
These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
Tell me about your bandages. Move away. Food was delicious. What'd you get, Jovi? Send your minion to get some. Out of ice cream? Blasphemy! Chicken parmesan. Ooh. 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 Chicken parm. Sacre bleu. You've got a dead helper. That's your go-to? Very nice. I could tell you, I could see why. It's a delicious food. I don't think it'd be quite good in ice cream format though. Like I don't think you'd want to eat chicken parm ice cream. That would probably be weird. Chicken and cheese ruined by tomatoes.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Nobody realized that this servant dude was gone? Oh god, who's walking up behind us? Turn around. Turn around. Well, they're gonna hit us. They're gonna hit us in the head. No, oh my god, even worse, it's a gun.
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who are you?
Emma?
Good God, Mother.
Mother!
Tell me who you are.
Sweet goodness gravy, what's happened to your face? Why are you pointing a gun at me? Whoa, right? Dun dun dun. I eavesdropped on the conversation, convinced the Eminence to reveal some important information, succeeded in opening the entrance to the crypt, only took us a good long while, found my mother in the crypt. We could have inspired Peru to trust us. Yeah, nobody cares about Peru. Sorry. That guy's kind of a jerk. He's kind of a jerk face. All right, we got one more chapter. I'd like to get through this so that we can move on to Detroit Become Human next Wednesday, hopefully. So we're going to try to power on through this here. Oh, I tried Parmesan Marinara Ruffles today. Oh! Mother looks schizo. Yeah, she does not look like she's in a good way right now. Dun dun dun! I still need to find a sound effect for that one. I do need to find one for that. Indeed, indeed. Although...
It was a true ballet of death. When the gruesome bloodbath was over, not a single person was left standing.
Oh, was that pink eye on Mother? It certainly looked like it. That's highly contagious. Highly contagious. All right, we have 4 points. We could... Right, we're also going to be able to use some manuscripts. So I'm trying to think of what pops up most frequently that we don't really have a lot of points in. We seem to be pretty well versed in this stuff, and we're not really expending any of our effort points on using those. So I wonder if we should upgrade something. Like the logic one comes up pretty frequently. The psychology ones come up a few times. This one comes up quite a bit, the questioning one. Etiquette really hasn't come up all that much. Linguistics could be useful, but we'd have to use all 4 of our points to bring that up a level, which I don't feel is really worth it. Logic might be good. Agility, I think we've only seen 1 or 2 things for agility at all. I really don't think we've seen that come up that frequent. But I don't know. What about logic and psychology? I mean, that could be beneficial. We'll do some in logic here. Okay, well actually that logic's at level 1 now. So let's do psychology. Okay, psychology is level 2. And then we still have 1 extra point. You sent a soundbite? Okay, cool. I will definitely check it out. Is it for the dun dun dun? Okay, so we've got logic to level 1 now. Psychology to level 2. We only have 1 point, so I don't want to put it into something that's going to take 2. Manipulation's pretty good. Our occultism, science, and erudition are down. Maybe? I'll definitely check it out as when I get done streaming here, and we'll have to get it added up. We'll do I don't feel like the eruditions come up that often either, though. Let's go science. We'll do science. Oh, there it was. That was it. Look at that. That is the end of episode 2. I thought we still had another chapter to go. Oh my gosh, they ended it with our mother pointing a gun at our head and not knowing who we are. What the crap? What? Well, now what? I guess that worked out kind of well. We are coming up on our usual stop time here, so that was oddly kind of that was kind of perfect. What timing? Yeah, that's pretty strange. I mean, a little bit early, but overall, I thought we had a whole nother like chapter in that to go. How interesting. We'll see here, though. I think it is going to give us our details, though. If it does, I'll switch back to the full screen. Yeah, that's wild. That is absolutely wild. What did everybody think? What does everybody think of this so far? Was everybody digging the game? Anybody got any crazy, weird thoughts, theories, anything like that? For kind of like just randomly picking this up and giving it a go, I've been very pleased with it. I think the story is actually quite interesting. This is all you've seen of the game? Oh, no worries, Arslan. What you have seen of it, what do you think, though? Puzzling and confusing? I do, yeah. So the interesting thing with the puzzles, and I wonder, since they're like trying to placate to so many different skill sets, like I do wonder if there are, and I mean, it makes sense in a way, but I do wonder if that isn't where some of the problems with the puzzles kind of come from, is that certain puzzles favor some of the other choices better, maybe? So like maybe that's part of the, you know, maybe that's part of the problem, like as to why some of them are confusing. Because I agree, like the Bible puzzle one, I don't think was done all that effectively. The year like one was pretty good. That last one, I don't know. That last one didn't seem to be all that well implemented either, unless maybe we had a different skill set that would have given us a little bit more information as to have made a better choice about who the just one in that situation was. Reminds you of Myst a bit, but with a social element. Nice. Yeah, Myst is a really good game. There was another game I saw on Steam not too long ago that I think was made by some of the devs of Myst. But yeah, it was really, really cool. Okay, well, I think that will do it for our episode 2. So now we have to wait for 3, 4, and 5 to come out. I have no idea when those are going to come out. I know 2 just recently came out, so I think we might be waiting a while for 3, 4, and 5. But nevertheless, we'll definitely be checking out Detroit Become Human next Wednesday. We'll start that up. I'm very excited to start that. I think that'll probably take us a few streams to get through. I've heard it's, you know, basically as short as 8, as long as 14 or 15 hours. So we'll definitely see what happens there. Bed before 2 a.m. for a change. Dark Bean, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for that code. I'll fire that into Steam in just a second here, but thank you so much for that. If you guys wouldn't mind, I do feel like we should go raid somebody. We should show some love and support to some others that have done the same for us. I will give the choice to you. We have someone playing Guitar Hero. We have someone playing Mass Effect 2. We have someone playing State of Decay 2. So yeah, those would be the 3 that I would choose. Or we have Mario Maker. Those are 4 people that I would not mind throwing a raid and a host to. Oh, Invicta. Okay, so Invicta's off. Okay, so let me rephrase that. Okay, so we have Mario Maker, we have Mass Effect 2, and State of Decay 2. God of War. Yeah, my only problem with that, Jovi, is that, like, she already has 92 viewers, so I'd like us to maybe go, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind hosting people up, but I just feel like maybe we should host, like, somebody a little bit smaller out. But I mean, she's a great streamer, though. I'm not saying that. She's already got close to 100 viewers right now, though. Briz is on BRB, okay. Oh, Subbub, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm ending a little bit early. We actually just finished up episode 2 of The Council. So I figured, you know, might as well end it there, because we're coming up right on our usual 6 o'clock. I was going to go longer because I thought we had more to it. But we hit the end right there. I actually am enjoying it quite a bit. I'm enjoying it a lot, and we're gonna actually start Detroit Become Human next Wednesday. So I'm kind of actually glad that it's episodic and that we don't have another one, because I really do want to check out Detroit. So it kind of worked out pretty perfectly. But in terms of The Council, I really do enjoy the game. The gameplay, I think, is very, like, synonymous of what you would expect from, like, a Telltale series. I don't know if you've played it or if anybody that has played it that has this problem. I do feel like we were just talking about this. I do feel like some of the puzzles are maybe not implemented very well, or that maybe they favor certain skill sets a little too much. But overall, though, I really am enjoying the game and the story. I'm really interested to see where they're going to take the story through the next 3 episodes and how it's all going to come together as it ends. This one that we just watched kind of hit out on a cliffhanger, which is interesting. So yeah, just in time for the ending. Welcome back, Helltrek. Actually, I just clicked on Briz's stream and it says he's offline. So I don't know if something happened there, but it says Brisway Gaming is offline. So I wonder if maybe he's not having some sort of tech issues. I did see somebody posted something in the Discord about there being some Twitch tech issues. So yeah, so we'll hang out here a little bit and see if we'll see if he comes back online, and if not, we'll find somebody else to raid up if everybody's still down to hang out and stuff. Subby, have you played through The Council, though, the 2 episodes that are out? Have you played it at all? Welcome back, Helltrek. Were you at the gym, sir? Did you just go to the gym? He went live in Discord 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I just wonder if maybe it's not tech issues, because I saw somebody post something about Twitch having some problems earlier. He's been in and out of ME2, so yeah, he must be having some sort of tech problem. So maybe that's the deal. You haven't played through them, no? Okay, right on. I have played through Detroit, though. Yeah, I was seeing that on Twitter. I've been so excited for that game, so stoked for it, and I really want to check it out. I'm super excited for it. I thought I was gonna wait like longer, because, like, well, let me see. How many people are... Let's see here. Okay, Detroit, where are you? Detroit Become Human. Okay, so currently It's on, what is this? The 1, 2, 3. It's on like the third row on the browse. It's got 10,798 views. So like, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't really care about the numbers. Like I care about people just hanging out and having a good time and stuff. But like, do you think that that's okay to stream with that many views? Or do you think that, like, I mean, I'm going to do it regardless, but I'm like, I always hear that, you know, where it's like, oh, you should not stream like huge games because you're not going to get noticed. And I'm like, well, that's true. But like, I'd rather just play it sooner rather than later. You know what I mean? Nope. Still can't walk from Monday squats night, rest night for me tonight. And you just have to wait. Nice. Yeah, I definitely want to rest up after leg day. There are so many things that you can choose from that game. Yeah, that's it. Literally, like when the trailer, let's see here, like this was, I think this was the, they had like a trailer from like the French game show or something like that. Let's see here. Oh no, this isn't the one I was thinking of. There's one with like the detective guy on the roof. I think it's this one. I think this is like maybe the first one they put out. I'm gonna switch over to it in just a second. So I mean, like even in this, like it shows just like a crazy amount of like choices and stuff like that at the end. So I mean, the replayability of this has got to be insane. Yeah, by next Wednesday, views should be down. Okay, right on. Yeah, and again, I mean, like that's not my primary motivation. Like I don't really. I mean, like, yes, I want to grow the channel, but like, I'd also rather us play something that we all enjoy and want to see too, you know? That's down really low.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor.
Is that better?
I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
There we go. Is this actually in the game, or was this just something they kind of teased?
Saving that kid is all that matters.
But there's like a part in here where they show like the tree, like the choice tree, and it's just absolutely crazy looking. Like it's mind-boggling. This is the very first mission. Okay, it's actually in the game. Okay, right on. Oh my gosh, this is so heart-wrenching though. My gosh. Oh my god, no.
Look what you did. You were designed to serve humans, not kill them. What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy? You're a machine. You
don't do it.
Put the gun down and let the hostage go. I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
No! Oh my gosh, that's so horrible. No! You've replayed this mission 6 times and there's still a couple paths that you can't figure out how to unlock? Oh my gosh. What? That is crazy. Oh man, we're not gonna do good at this. I mean, you've seen my detective skills at work on the council. It's not good. I mean, we didn't have any of that though in the council, to be fair. We didn't have any of that crazy robot eye analyzing thing.
Are you armed? No. I have a gun. Drop it.
Look at this. This is crazy. 8 times for you and you're in the same boat? What?
You can't kill me. I'm not alive.
That is absolutely crazy. The graphics too. The graphics look insanely great on this. Oh, we're gonna face consequences in a bad way, I'm sure. It's a gorgeous game. Nice. Oh, now we shot him in the face. Oh, at least he's... Oh! Like, you think he saved her there, but maybe he didn't. He might have got shot.
I trust you.
This is just how they look in game. It's just how it looks in game 2. Wow. Okay, so right there, has anybody got that? Oh! I was gonna say, has anybody got that ending where like he trusts him and then like apparently got murked by a sniper? You got that one? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's awesome. No, look at this. Look at it. Like what? Like this is great. Like this is insane. Absolutely insane. That was the first ending that you got as well? Blue blood, Illuminati royalty?
This is our story.
Like, this is seriously wild. I'm so stoked. I'm definitely stoked for this. Did you stream this when it came out, Subby? Like, did you do your first playthrough on stream, or did you play it like off stream and then stream it? Okay, let's see. Is Briz back? Okay, it looks like let's see here. All right, looks like he might be back. So this looks like what Briz has got going on over there. So give me 1 second here. Okay, he is up. Okay, here we go. You played off. Oh, Nada, you're going to stream through. Okay, so you're going to stream through, but you haven't streamed it yet. Okay, right on. Too excited and too sleepy to put on stream. Yeah, we were kind of talking about that a little bit earlier too, where like sometimes you lose the full effect of a game when you stream it because obviously your attention's kind of split. So I was curious about that too. But I think for my first playthrough, I think I am going to stream it, even though my first impressions of it might suffer slightly.
Okay.
Let me mute him real quick. But I don't know, like I feel like there's so many opportunities for wonderful, like, well, I say wonderful loosely because of my horrible track record from making good decisions, but I just feel like it's one that I should share blind if I can, you know what I mean? But I totally like get why streaming it off would be, especially if you're tired. It's really difficult to like maintain the stream if you're tired or sleepy. Okay, so now he's got his BRB screen back up. What's going on over there? Hang on, we're listening for a second. You've only been introduced to the 2 of the 3 characters? Really? Dang, that is pretty wild. Some of the moral choices in the game it really makes you think.
All right,
he
guys,
just started like, okay, here we go.
If
so this is
somebody's
Briz.
in the chat, please let me know.
Right.
Hello.
Up over here.
Hello.
So we're gonna drop this raid here. So if again, first off, before I do though, I just want to say thank you to everybody that came by the channel today and showed some support, whether you chatted, whether you resubbed, whether you dropped bits, whether you lurked. All of that helps the channel. All of it means a lot to me. Thank you for that. And another thing is, like, when you choose to spend your time here, I always say that's like the most valuable thing we have as humans. So I, again, cannot thank you enough for that. And if you wouldn't mind giving me just a little bit more of your time to help me go over and show some channel appreciation and love for Mr. Briz, Brizway Gaming and his community, the collective. He's a wonderful streamer. He's a wonderful human being. So please do take just a few minutes to join me and at least just pop over there and say hi. It would mean a lot to me, and I know it would mean a lot to him. And if you do hang out there, I promise you will not regret it. He is a super chill guy and a really great quality streamer. So with that, I'm going to start the raid countdown here. But again, thank you all so very, very much for hanging out with me. We will be back Sunday where we will pick up on our Mass Effect playthrough, which we are really behind on, but we will definitely get there. And we'll work on getting that done. And then we'll be back the following Wednesday with some Detroit Become Human. Thank you all so very, very much. Until next time, this is Ray Cohen and the League of Digital Assassins signing off.